talk about those two Nick players that played so well. Carl Anthony Towns, a lot of question marks were about him, but he's played well.
Western Conference looks a lot like the Olympic team, looks a lot like the 2014 All-Star team with LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, obviously with Nikola Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wemby's time is coming, but to be an all-star starter, he's going to be one for over a decade, but it won't start this year.
Well, you know, those things happen, but he's only going to get better.
All right, 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
All right, we've got the Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. If you don't have True TV, if you don't want to bother trying to find True TV, we got you until TNT gets to the game. We're looking at least an hour before TNT can join Celtics-Lakers here, but Max and I are going to do what we do in the interim, and that's talk to Joe Mazzulla and then tip off the Celtics and Lakers from L.A. on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is Taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15+ essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Pearl Vision knows that the new year brings new resolutions. But how many of those goals do we actually keep? Hitting the gym? Ugh. Sticking to a diet? No thanks. But getting your eyes checked? That's easy. Visit pearlvision.com to schedule an eye exam and get a new pair of glasses to see clearly and look your best. Pearl Vision accepts all major vision plans, including iMed and VSP.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
The Joe Mazzulla interview is brought to you by Star Market. Check out the Star Market app, earn rewards, and save on your groceries and gas with Star Market for you. Download the Star Market app today. Back to Grandy in L.A. with the coach.
All right, Matt, thank you. Well, that was somewhat, Joe, predictable last night. Games like that often take on a life of their own, and I felt like that was the kind of game you enjoy.
Yeah.
If fans are upset and have angst, I'm thinking, I bet Joe's having a good time.
Yeah, I thought it was, it was just one of those things where everyone has an expectation of how something's supposed to go, but in the end, that's not how it works. And I really like our guys' just mental resilience and poise throughout the game. We're making some mistakes, but mistakes that we know and things that we can continue to work on. But you just continue to chip away towards the process of winning. It's building a trust in each other. It's building a mental resilience.
The game has already taken on a life of its own. It's a Jaden Springer game, and rightly so. It was cool to call it in real time. We've talked about for years about staying ready. Is there any point yesterday before the game, during the first half, the way it was unfolding, where you gave him a look, said something quickly that this could be your kind of night?
Nope, not at all.
Interesting.
And it's a credit to him.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it really was just as simple as, there's an innate skill that he has to really change the dynamic of the game with this individual defense, and that's exactly what we needed, and I trust him in doing that.
You were asked after about how happy the rest of the team was for him, and someone used the expression, check your egos at the door, but it never seemed to me that trusting someone somehow required sacrificing your ego.
Yeah, I don't think it does. I mean, I think you should have egos. It's just a matter of what your ego's in, and our egos are in winning. Doing it together and doing really hard things together. And so at the end of the day, that locker room is built on trust, it's built on toughness, and it's built on togetherness. And those guys do that regardless. And they also believe that they're all really good, which you have to have.
My twist on the late game situation from last night and in general the last few weeks, that you are the absolute expert on these. You study them, watching games from around the league in these last 2 minutes. Is there less fouling and more gambling for steals?
No, that's changed completely.
Yeah.
I think OKC's changed that last year where, teams used to just kind of start to foul and try to play that game. And now, I think more teams are going to trap and, win the game with twos and get the play to the last possible second. And, with that, just requires, it requires another level of toughness. It requires more spacing. It requires communication. And so we just got to continue to work through that. But things have definitely changed in the last couple of years on, in that late game stuff.
All right, speaking of numbers and changes like that and all kinds of geek coaching stuff, I've been waiting for this game for a while, not because of the players you'll be coaching against, but for the new wrinkle to this rivalry. It was, late September of 2022 when your life was changed. I believe the call you got from Brad was like on a Friday, and that weekend you played golf. One of the guys in your foursome was someone that you just days after getting this job wanted to bring on the staff. Who was that guy?
Yeah, JJ. He's a great guy. He's a great coach. I knew he had a great rapport. Not only with players but with coaches, and he had a great mind for the game. And you can tell when you watch guys that some guys are, have the ability to translate their playing to their coaching, and I think he's one of them.
Isn't it funny? Because I literally, that was the next thing I jotted down was when you're doing this long enough, people say, hey, you knew this guy whenever you knew him. Did you know he was going to be a head coach? I think any of us who ever knew JJ at any level in any way knew he was going to be a head coach.
No question. I mean, he just kind of has that. He's got that mind. He's got the ability to communicate. He's got the playing experience. And he's got the mental toughness to be as competitive as possible. So happy for him.
I very much get a kick out of this sort of, nerd coaching bromance that the two of you have, that there is a great, I don't say symbiosis, but when you talk, when one talks, the others, you can almost feel the eyebrows kind of pop up with interest, that there are things that you have said and things that he has said that nobody else really says, that kind of gauges interest.
I mean, I think it's just having an understanding that, whether you're in Boston, you're in L.A., or if you're in professional sports, there's a level of, mentality that you have to have. And I think getting around people to where you can learn from them and develop that through experiences and perspective is really important.
And I think this is a week of all the times to be around JJ and to have this first game against him. We have spent the last few days here amidst this devastating natural disaster, which has cost people their homes, the lives that they've known. And if it didn't hit close anyway, and the families you've met with and people you've come across the last few days, it literally happened to this guy who just moved his family here.
Yeah, and how about the way he handled it?
It's amazing.
Having to protect his family, having to move out, and at the same time having to coach and win games. I mean, to me, that's a testament to who he is, and I think he's handled it great, and that's a great example.
Hey, I just wanted to get some important stuff in here for once in a while, as opposed to actual game stuff. We can get back to that another time.
Exactly.
Celtics and Lakers next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Business taxes. We're stressing about all the time and all the money you spent on your taxes.
This is my bill?
Now Business Taxes is a TurboTax small business expert who does your taxes for you and offers year-round advice at no additional cost, so you can keep more money in your business. Now this is taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com/business. Only available with TurboTax Live full service.
This new year, I want to spend more time with my family, get healthier, and make sure my finances are in order. That includes finally securing life insurance. My friend recommended SelectQuote. They've helped more than 2 million people find coverage in the last 40 years. In 15 minutes, a licensed insurance agent found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month. And my husband got a $500,000 policy for only $18 a month. Plus, we qualified for same-day life insurance. No medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. With SelectQuote, even if you have a health concern, be it high blood pressure, diabetes, even heart disease, their experienced agents can find you the right life insurance policy at the lowest price. Make life insurance the first resolution you check off your list this year.
Go to SelectQuote.com for your free quote. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Have you made the switch to Knix? Millions of women have made the switch to the revolutionary period underwear from Knix. That's Knix. Period panties from Knix are like no other, making them the #1 leak-proof underwear brand in North America. They're comfy, stylish, and absorbent, perfect for period protection from your lightest to your heaviest days. They look, feel, and machine wash just like regular underwear, but feature incognito protection that has you covered. You can shop sizes from extra small to 4XL. Choose from all kinds of colors, prints, and different styles, from bikinis to boy shorts, thongs to high-rise. You've got to try Knix. See why millions are ditching disposable, wasteful period products and have switched to Knix. Go to knix.com and get 15% off with promo code SHOP15. That's knix.com, promo code SHOP15 for 15% off life-changing period underwear. That's knix.com.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5 thesportshub.com.
When the Celtics arrived at Intuit Dome last night, they did so with the knowledge that the Clippers starters were taking the night off. Little did we know, a lot of the Celtics did as well. Next man up has always been the philosophy, but little did we know, the Celtics had one who was ready to be the man. Tatum has to step on Jones, gets to the free throw line, kicks in the corner, open, Springer, three, got it!
Springer has been huge.
Poetic justice that the man of the match may just have ended the suspense with a corner three. It's been Jaden Springer's night. Celtics by 5 with 34.4 to go.
Oh, my God.
The Jaden Springer game moved the Celtics to 16-5 on the road, but numbers and metrics and analytics go out the window when the game is stripped to its bare essential rivalry. There's always been new cast members, new heroes, and new chapters, but Celtics-Lakers has marked the time and oftentimes defined the game. Tonight, the next episode. Celtics and Lakers, next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Amica Insurance, Shaw's and Star Market, and by Ticketmaster.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, your Eastern Region Lexus dealers, and by Town Fair Tire.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by Brex, Corona, your New England Honda dealers. FindMassMoney.gov, NetSuite by Oracle, Cambridge Savings Bank, Kia North Danvers, Comcast Business, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
You can call it Crypto.com Arena, but it'll always be Staples Center to us. Always center stage, particularly when it's the Celtics and the Lakers. The starting lineups tonight brought to you by Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Austin Reeves and Max Christie. That is the backcourt right now for LA with Rui Hachimura at the small forward spot. And, of course, LeBron James and Anthony Davis both on their way to the Hall of Fame. Starting at the forward five, Celtics tonight will have their full complement of players, and they'll start like this.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Drew Holiday, UCLA.
Jaylen Brown, California Berkeley. Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Kristaps Porzingis, Baloncesto Sevilla.
The Lakers backs have struggled on the defensive end of the floor. There is no question about that. And as much as J.J. Redick is a coach of the modern age and understands the math of three-point shooting, he doesn't have the horses to play that way, so they have to dominate inside.
They have to play another kind of game. And we think about have to slow down a little bit when you think about LeBron James, who he's been as a player over all these years. He's still dominant at his age. That's crazy to me.
The Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup and #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Daniel Knapp of Northborough. If Boston goes up by 15 at any point in the first quarter, Daniel will win the opportunity to see a game for the Ford Sports Deck. Enter the contest at 98.5thesportshub.com. You got center stage, you got downtown LA. It's still the Celtics and the Lakers. Laker girls on the floor. I imagine, as I joke with you oftentimes about you still fighting the war and this civil war, I've seen you enough over the years. We've done enough of these games to know there's still something extra even for you.
Always is. Anytime you play the Fakers, I think that's one of the things you look at. The opportunity, what they do and how they play and who they are to the Celtics.
This is the first meeting of the year between these two teams. The Celtics playing their 5th game in 7 nights. Very unusual now. The Clippers, of course, they're playing their 4th game in 5 nights across town tonight against Washington because of the postponement. The NBA Cup has played a little bit into this schedule where the Celtics didn't play a single Western Conference road game until January. Now they've got 9 of them to play this month. Celtics will play in Dallas on Saturday night, and then after going home for a couple of games, I imagine the foot of snow will be gone by the time we get to New Orleans next Thursday in advance of the first game with the Pelicans. But very bizarre weather situation has affected the NBA and is affecting some of you right now who might be with us wondering, why can't I see this game on TNT? And the answer is because Milwaukee and Miami got a very late start tonight because of the snow in New Orleans. As a result, TNT will join this game in progress.
I'm happy to be here. You understand the game. You understand that the two major franchises, who they are.
And we have traditional uniforms tonight. The Celtics in the road green in LA tonight. White letters and numbers, they go left to right. Lakers in the traditional home yellow uniform. Purple letters and numbers, they will go right to left. Anthony Davis wearing the white headband will jump it against Kristaps Porzingis. He wins it back to LeBron James. And the latest chapter of Celtics-Lakers is underway. LeBron with the handoff to Max Christie. Puts in the hands of Reeves against Jaylen Brown. A little diagonal entry to Anthony Davis. Hand back to LeBron, guarded by Holiday. Finds Reeves, steps to his right, takes the 3, no good. And Jason Tatum has the rebound.
Hand in the face.
Tatum up the right side of the floor. Christie stays in front of him. Lob entry caught by Jaylen Brown. 2 men there, so he kicks out to Derek White. Finds Holiday open in the corner. 3, though, rims out. And the rebound for Hachimura.
I like the look.
Drew Holiday wearing a long white T-shirt under that green uniform tonight. Different look. Anthony Davis at the 3-point line. Here's the entry to LeBron. Lobs it all the way cross court. Finding Christie in stride for a left corner 3.
Easy opportunity. I wouldn't double team LeBron James right away. He wants to be more of a facilitator now.
Just became the second player to record a triple-double in his 40s. Karl Malone being the first. Turns 40 on December 30th. Porzingis catch and shoot. Right side 3 is good and ties the game.
Gotta come out that zone. It's going to be just a little bit of pick so he can come out and shoot it.
Like any shooter, he knows when his shots are going. LeBron against Derek White. Takes that big body, pounds him into the block, flips up with the right hand, comes up short, but he gets his own rebound, muscles it back up. That won't go. Third time is the charm.
What do we say about rebounding the basketball?
LeBron just too big and too strong. 5-3 LA. Jaylen Brown step back on Anthony Davis. His 3 rims out. He had both of his 3s last night. Having his worst every year shooting a 3. Brian Reeves. Entry towards Anthony Davis. Jason Tatum trying to hold his ground. Davis backs him down. Here comes the help from Porzingis. Forces the kick out. Bad pass. Christie saves it to LeBron. He's going to move it to the right corner. Hachimura puts it to the floor with the left hand. Spins in the paint. Flips it up with the left hand. No good. He gets his own rebound. Can't tap it home, and it will go out of bounds. Boston ball, but the Celtics have given up some offensive rebounds here to L.A. in the first 2 minutes.
This is one of the keys to this game is going to be Brown rebounding the basketball.
Derek White, deep on the left side against Reeves. Dribbling with the right. Shovels to Jaylen Brown in the corner. Drew Holiday puts it to the floor. Drives on Reeves. Holiday, one dribble, steps to his left. Wild scoop shot, no good. That was a low percentage shot. Anthony Davis the rebound. Lead pass deflected by Porzingis into some very, very expensive seats in the front row.
Boy, Porzingis played that well, understanding where that pass is coming. what they were going to do.
LeBron inbound. Reeves drives over the shoulder pass in the corner. Christie another three. This one just does rim out of the rebound for Porzingis. Jaylen Brown walking into the front court. Tatum for Jaylen Brown, forces an entry deflected by Anthony Davis, but Reeves couldn't grab it. It goes out of bounds, and the Celtics catch a break. Under out of bounds for Drew Holiday. It's safe to Derek White. Now Tatum at the mid-block, bumps Christie, knocks him away, steps back into the 18-footer, comes up short. That was a Kobe-like shot. Reeves has the rebound. Reeves switches to the right hand, trying to drive on Derek White. Lobs it down low for Anthony Davis, who snuck in behind Tatum for the two-hand slam. 7-3 L.A.
I would love to see the passing a little bit more from the Celtics.
Derek White. Enters to
Mismatch.
Porzingis. Oh, they're all going to be mismatches. Porzingis against Reeves. Davis showing help, reaches in, knocks the ball away, but he can't hang on to it. And he stares down at his hand, saying, how could I let that ball bounce out of bounds? I had a fast break in front of me.
He had a fast break, but he was already just had the basketball in his hands. Did not want to release it then. I think that was the problem.
Celtics are 1 of 5 to begin the game. LA 3 of 9. Tatum inbound to Jalen. Clean look. Straight away three is good.
Getting to where he wants to get. He's going to get these shots. They're going to dare him to knock him down.
7-6 LA. Brian Reeves, little fancy move, steps to his right, knocks down a three. He's had a really nice year. Austin Reeves having a good shooting year. Pull up Jaylen Brown three is good. Can't even get the stats out. Celtics are shooting so quick. LeBron, the entry to Anthony Davis. Turns to face out Porzingis. Pulls up, 17 feet, swish. So skilled. 12-9, LA by 3. Jaylen Brown sees an opening, drives on Anthony Davis, tried to flush on him, but he missed the dunk. Offensive rebound, Derek White falling out of bounds. He tried to force it up with the left hand, missed the shot. Anthony Davis, lead for Austin Reeves, moves it into the corner to Christie. His three is good. Christie's knocked down a couple of threes here in the early going. That one in transition after the Celtics miss, and LA leads by 6. Jaylen Brown, straight away. LeBron comes out to challenge. Ball moved back to Derek White. They want to go inside to Porzingis. That's being fronted by Reeves. It gets to Porzingis. He knocks into Reeves, turns, flips, and scores from about 8 feet away.
Too easy in that position there. Just took him down the box. Mouse in the house.
There are a lot of options to attack here for LA. We got Austin Reeves on the floor. He's always going to be the first one. Austin Reeves catches entry deflected by Porzingis. Austin Reeves has it back. Now has Derek White in front of him. Shot clock at 9. Celtics trailing by 4 here. Austin Reeves down to the left side, flip to the corner. LeBron, tough fall away. Long two for the corner is no good. Rebound. Derek White and Tatum don't communicate. Missed it, and then Tatum eventually is able to grab it and send Derek White away into the front court. Guarded by Hachimura. Tatum straight away. Holiday sets screen on Anthony Davis. Now goes towards the basket. Tatum finds him. Holiday trying to move it to the corner. Telegraphed and picked off by Hachimura. LeBron tries to thread the needle with a bounce pass. Knocked away by Tatum. Now the Celtics have a 3-on-2. Tatum for Drew Holiday. Attacks the rim. Handoff to Porzingis, who got bumped by Anthony Davis. Knocked to the ground without a call.
Wow.
That was a lot of contact without a foul. Christie attacks and Drew Holiday reaches in and knocks it away. Celtics forcing turnovers now on 3 straight possessions. Tatum for Jaylen Brown. Bounce entry, and this time Porzingis will finish with a two-hand slam, and this has been a wild start.
Yeah. Teams run up and down the floor, turn the basketball over.
Porzingis and Brown have all 13 Boston points. Lakers by 2. LeBron against Drew Holiday, about 18 feet away. That shuttle pass looking for Austin Reeves. He overshoots him out of bounds, and that'll bring us to the first time out, so everyone can settle down here. 6:28 to go. Opening quarter, LA 15, Boston 13. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Mom, what happens at the end of Goldilocks?
Well, the Bears were too nice to kick Goldilocks out, but they wanted her to find her own place. So they told her about Redfin.
But I thought...
Redfin updates its listings every 2 minutes and gives personalized recommendations. So Goldilocks found something that was just right for her.
And lived happily ever after?
Yep, in a cute house by the beach. With no bears.
Download the Redfin app to get started. Equal Housing Opportunity, CADRE, number 01521930.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first $1 billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club. politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Taxes was waiting around for your taxes to be done, which led to worrying about not getting any money back. Now Taxes is matching with a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes in a day to get you up to $4,000 fast with a refund advance loan. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Expert filing only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. Refund advance has $0 loan fees and 0% APR. Refund advance loans may be issued by First Century Bank, N.A. or WebBank. Terms apply, subject to approval.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Celtics trail by 2, 15-13, midway through the first quarter. Game 3 of the 4-game road trip for the Celtics will be in Dallas Saturday night. Another national TV game on ABC. Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about Amica's award-winning customer service. It's been a remarkable couple of days in L.A. for the Celtics. Think about people like Drew Holiday from here affected more. We got back to the hotel after the game last night, and I got a text from a friend of mine who lives here saying, put on Channel 5, which is the main news channel here. And another fire had broken out about 5 miles from the Celtics hotel, just beyond Westwood of the UCLA campus. And it is amazing to realize what everyone here has gone through in this most unique American city. And there are so many people who have been affected, including J.J. Redick, who lost his home, his rental home here a few weeks ago.
Several NBA players lost their homes. Reported Kevin Durant lost his home. Kawhi Leonard lost his. And Paul George, another multi-million-dollar home, is lost.
I talked to Paul Pierce before the game. His family is fine. I talked to Reggie Miller at length before the game, and they were affected by it, but they obviously didn't lose their home. So it's a matter of perspective here. Drew Holiday, speaking of UCLA, entered the Porzingis, diagonal kick out, Derek White, ball fake, loses Reeves, and sticks the three. That was a thing of beauty.
They might check back. Looked like his foot could have been on the line.
Look at you, Eagle Eyes. For the moment, Celtics have the lead, 16-15. We are midway through the first quarter right now. You're syncing up with True TV. Anthony Davis, handoff. Austin Reeves turns the corner, stumbles, and gets fouled. And we'll go to the line. He has been a revelation in a lot of ways, but you think about players who come in this league at 19, 20 years old. Austin Reeves isn't he's a household name because he plays for the Lakers, but he's 26 years old. He played his years in college. He's his 4th year in the league. And this opportunity has come, and he has been ready for it. He's averaging 18 a game. Said he shot it pretty well. He gets the first free throw here.
I think of a guy like him who has played here with LeBron, what he's able to do, being in L.A. He's always screamed out when he knocks down big shots. I'm that guy. I'm that dude.
Reeves gets the free throws, and the Lakers lead 17-16 midway through the first quarter. Lakers, remember, one of the 4 teams that won in Boston last year in the game. They didn't have Davis or LeBron. Here's the entry to Porzingis against Christie. Porzingis turns, forces it up, and scores. No match for Porzingis.
They're too big. All he's doing is taking them in the house, in the paint, and dominating in that position.
Porzingis is 4 of 5. The rest of the Celtics 3 of 9. 18-17. Here comes Anthony Davis switching to the right hand. His runner bounces in. 6 for Anthony Davis. 19-18. L.A. with the lead. Well, we had a boatload of lead changes last night. We've already had 4 in the first 7 minutes tonight. Al Horford in the game. Quick catch and shoot 3 is no good from the corner. Long rebound, Hachimura. Bounce pass Anthony Davis. Steps around Drew Holiday. Angles it in with the left hand off the window and the foul.
Anthony Davis runs the floor as well as anybody. Remember, this was a young man who was pretty much a guard when he was coming up. Then just grew about 6 or 7 inches.
We first saw him against the new Big 3 Celtics, dominating them in New Orleans.
Boy wanted to get out of there desperately.
We're just 31 years old, but now his 13th year in the league. Gets the free throw, 3-point play. And the Lakers are up by 4, 22-18. Derek White into the front court. Austin Reeves waiting for him. Ball moved to Jaylen Brown against Christie. Porzingis peels away from setting the screen. Ball goes back to Derek White. They want to go to Porzingis again on the post-up. He's got it against Christie. Turns, kicks out to the corner. Al Horford returns it to Porzingis. Falls away from the elbow, and it caroms off the rim, the glass, and falls back in. But if you're Porzingis, why are you going backwards?
Well, he was getting out of the lane. He had 3 seconds going.
Attacking Reeves over the shoulder. Gives Christie a clean look at a three. Nope. And the rebound for Jaylen Brown. That's where the Lakers have to have that guy who can make that shot. Jaylen Brown picks it up at the free throw line, throws back to Porzingis, return to Jaylen right side against Hachimura. 12 on the shot clock. Jaylen Brown, bounce pass for Porzingis, top of the circle, long way away against Christie. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis turns, muscles to create some room, misses off the back iron, and Christie has the rebound. Austin Reeves up the right side. Drew Holiday races to get in front of him. Move it to Christie. He'll hand off to Anthony Davis. Al Horford slides his feet in front of Anthony Davis. Push pass for Gabe Vincent. Hands back to Reeves. Deep three is good.
Wow.
The 8-2 run here for LA. They lead by 5, 25-20. Their largest lead. Al Horford for Porzingis. Backdoor was taken away from Jaylen Brown by Christie, so the handoff to Holiday instead. 8 of the shot clock. Drew Holiday enters. Free throw line, Jaylen Brown. One dribble, turns, 12 feet away, got it.
He's a smaller man, just elevated, didn't put the ball on the floor, took what the defense gave him.
25-22. LA by 3. Here's an open three, missed by Anthony Davis, and a rebound from Porzingis.
Live with that one.
So tonight, it looks like Jaylen Brown will get the entire first corner and not Tatum. Here's the entry, Jaylen Brown. Spins into his right hand, attacks Christie. Then at the last second, draws 2 men, throws to the corner. Horford swings out to Porzingis, who dives in. Muscles it up, no good. Rebound knocked away from him, out of bounds by Hachimura. Celtics will get it with a shot clock at 14.
Well, went right to the body then of Anthony. Just kind of pulled back. Davis didn't want to foul him. But Porzingis went strong towards the rim there.
Jackson Hayes and Dorian Finney-Smith will enter for the Lakers. Sam Hauser rips off the warm-ups, and he will enter the game. Boy, he looked great last night. That was vintage Sam Hauser.
Boy,
catch and shoot rainbow threes. He made 5 of them.
J.J. Redick on the floor. He's going to call timeout here.
Interesting after the substitutions were made. So we'll take it. 3:11 to go. Opening quarter, LA 25, Boston 22 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Your vision benefits just got even better. Now at Pearl Vision, provide your updated prescription from your new eye exam and get 40% off lenses. Their eye care experts are ready to help you find the perfect pair of glasses that suit your style. Don't wait. Your new look is just a visit away. And they accept all major vision plans. Find your nearest location at pearlvision.com. Some restrictions and exclusions may apply. See participating stores for details.
At Amica Insurance, we've been protecting New Englanders for generations, long before the first Celtics banner was raised or the iconic parquet floor was laid. For 117 years, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance, so you can count on Amica to show up for you like you show up for the Celtics. Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics.
Playoffs? We talking about playoffs? You bet we are. And get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Scoring touchdowns is key to winning in the playoffs. And the key to you scoring big is betting on them at DraftKings, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple like a player to score 6. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use the promo code SPORTSUP. That's promo code SPORTSUP for new customers to get $200 of bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
Hope is here. Call 800-327-5050 or gamblinghelplinema.org. 21 plus. Play it smart from the start. GameSenseMA.com. Massachusetts only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/ftball.
Lowe's knows how to help make your Super Bowl 59 party a touchdown. Let us help you prep your home to host with top brands like Charbroil, Blackstone, and LG, so you can be the MVP of game day. Plus, use the Lowe's app to find what you need for a seamless shopping run. Or huddle up with our Lowe's Red Vest associates to help make all your game time hosting decisions.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Ford F-150 first quarter, brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup and #1 truck in brand loyalty. This is actually a coach's challenge by J.J. Redick. And a successful challenge, so the out-of-bounds call has been overruled. And L.A. will get it. That's one of those ones you better be sure.
Yeah, using it in that way, there's no question. You better be sure, just for possession.
Celtics trailing 25-22 with 3:11 to go in the first quarter. Peyton Pritchard enters the game for the first time. Tatum returns. Did not score in his first 5 minutes. Gabe Vincent out there for L.A. with Dorian Finney-Smith. Midseason acquisition for the Lakers. Question is, will they try to add anybody else? Got to spend some time with Rob Pelinka before the game. Here's a kick out. Vincent straightaway three is good.
Man, Vincent could not miss against the Celtics when he went Miami.
In the conference finals 2 years ago in 2023, he and Max Strus. And then when that outlier shooting went away, they got crushed by Denver in the finals. Anthony Porzingis had it knocked away. It was a low pass by Tatum.
Nope.
Anthony Davis chased down by Pritchard, loses the basketball. Lakers will keep it, but Pritchard's hustle takes the fast break away. LeBron James will return for L.A., but fear not, because the Celtics will get Luke Cornett in.
Luke comes in, and so far, no score yet for Jason Tatum. A couple of rebounds, a couple of assists.
Under out of bounds, and safe for Anthony Davis. Largest lead for LA. They're up by 6 with the ball. Anthony Davis drives on Horford. A little hook with the right hand, falling away, no good. Al Horford hustles to the rebound, beats Jackson Hayes there, and here comes Pritchard. Racing into the front court against Vincent. Pritchard, handoff Sam Hauser. That's a pretty good look for him. No good. Front iron to the rebound. Anthony Davis pulls it away from Tatum. Tatum would have been a very rare offensive rebound. LeBron drives, spins on Cornett, and scores off the window.
We've seen that over and over again.
The NBA's all-time leading scorer adds 2 more. 4 for LeBron, 30-22. Lakers by 8. Exactly 2 minutes remaining now in the first quarter. Tatum straight away gets the high screen from Luke Cornett. Pretty good look. Straight away three. Short, front iron. Rebound LeBron. Into the front court against Sam Hauser. LeBron back in Hauser down to the mid-block. Horford showing. LeBron turns, jumps backwards off the wrong foot, and hits a shot you can't possibly defend. 7 straight for L.A. And they have a double-digit lead in the opening quarter, 32-22. Tatum. Shuttle pass from Pritchard. Up fake, steps to his left, loses Vincent. Misses the 3, though. Rebound, Cornett keeps it alive, but eventually it comes down to LeBron off the glass. LeBron into the front court. Al Horford waiting for him. How many matchups for these two against each other? LeBron pull up 19-footer, no good. Rebound fielded on a hot by Peyton Pritchard.
Tatum wide open.
Long cross court. Tatum's got it. Eludes LeBron. Attacks the cup. Gets fouled from behind. Smart foul by Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, LeBron James still has that quickness that you throw those cross-court passes that can be dangerous. Tatum maybe gets his first basket here, but gets slapped on the arm. He's coming in for a dunk.
First free throw is good. Every game means a lot to Jason Tatum, but the games here are so special. He misses the second free throw. Celtics trail by 9. 32-23. Final minute, first quarter.
Zone look.
Reeves, push pass for LeBron. Angles inside that zone, gets to the mid-block, lobs it down low for Jackson Hayes, who forces one off the glass. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Looked like it went out of bounds off Hayes, but they're giving it to L.A.
Now, that's where they're long. You got to put a body on these guys. Everybody has to rebound the basketball.
LeBron. Bounce entry deflected back out of bounds by Al Horford.
Al Horford being pinned in there with a guard then. This time he wants to go back and guard LeBron.
LeBron under out of bounds. Reeves falling away. Crazy three at the shot clock buzzer. Air ball, shot clock violation. Now the Celtics can play the 2-for-1 game. Down by 9 here with 44 seconds to go in the first.
Movement of the ball has been decent, but too many second chance opportunities against this Lakers team.
Peyton Pritchard straight away. Tatum sets a hard screen for him. Pritchard wants to go to Tatum, does. He's going to fire the three over Reeves. No good. Back iron, long rebound. Vincent's got it. Celtics got the 2-for-1, but they did not get a great shot. 6-second differential on the 2 clocks as we count it down to the first quarter. Boston down by 9. LeBron out of the Laker logo at center court. Already his 7th year in LA, if you can't believe that or not. LeBron driving on Cornette. Flushes hard. Blows right by Luke Cornette.
What was Luke going to do with that?
How old is that man? Final seconds, first quarter. Pritchard to the elbow. Step back. Tough 17-footer. No good. That's a good first quarter for the Lakers. They were lying in wait, and it showed, particularly on the defensive end. End of one in L.A. Lakers 34, Celtics 23 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club. Politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize. And turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Taxes was waiting around for your taxes to be done, which led to worrying about not getting any money back. Now Taxes is matching with a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes in a day to get you up to $4,000 fast with a refund advance loan. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Expert filing only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. Refund advance has $0 loan fees and 0% APR. Refund advance loans may be issued by First Century Bank, N.A. or Web Bank. Terms apply, subject to approval.
The season is here, and so is your chance to experience all the thrilling Celtics basketball live and in the stands. As the official marketplace of the NBA, Ticketmaster has got you covered with the largest selection of seats of any ticketing marketplace. Don't miss any of the action. Grab your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Celtics down by 11 as we head to quarter number 2 here in L.A. Now, we talk oftentimes about the difference between this year and last year. I'm going to give you a number you may want to cover your ears as soon as I tell you that Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Celtics. Brex cards help over 25,000 companies make every dollar count. Learn more at Brex.com/grow. One of the most amazing stats in a year full of them as the Celtics put forth one of the greatest seasons in NBA history is that they had more 30-point leads than 10-point deficits, which is beyond ridiculous. Last year, the Celtics only trailed by 10. 17 times all year. This is the 17th time this year they've been behind by 10, and obviously there's 35 games left after this one.
Well, you think about playing and what LeBron James is saying, the 21st NBA All-Star game for
Amazing,
LeBron James.
Woo. And talking to Rob Pelinka before the game and others around here, and Reggie Miller and I were talking about this for a while. First of all, I'll say this about the All-Star. There's a lot of guys that towards the end of their career, they get that sort of emeritus All-Star. This is an earned All-Star spot for LeBron with the year he is having this year. He could easily play 3 more years. Hauser catch and shoot, right side 3, online but too strong, and LeBron has the rebound. And the Celtics are not shooting well enough to keep pace here. Down by 11. LeBron, bounce pass into the corner. Christie hands back to LeBron, switches to the left hand, drives strong, flips out to the wing. Finney-Smith puts it back in the hands of Austin Reeves against Tatum. Austin Reeves out of the logo at center court. Shot clock at 7. Jackson Hayes sets the screen. Reeves push pass into the corner. Vincent finds LeBron. LeBron spinning on Tatum. Kick back out to the corner. Deflected out of bounds by Hauser. Lakers will keep it, but just 2 to shoot.
Good hands there by the Celtics all over the place.
LeBron will trigger the corner out of bounds. They got to go quick. Against Horford, LeBron lobs it in. Jackson Hayes catches, and he has no idea that the clock was winding down. None.
Well,
he had an idea.
He had an idea, but
too late.
He didn't. He wasn't the one you should have threw the basketball to.
Pritchard, Tatum, Hauser, Horford, Cornette. 5 on the floor for the Celtics, trailing by 11 here early in the second quarter. Peyton Pritchard. Here's the bounce pass to Tatum against Austin Reeves. 11 on the shot clock. Tatum puts it to the floor. 1 step in, then kick back out. Pritchard sets himself for a deep 3 and hits it. He was nowhere close to the line, but it didn't matter. He was set and in shooting position.
All right, ready to shoot the basketball.
Celtics started 4 of 7. They had missed 5 threes in a row until that make. 34-26, LA by 8. Christie, hand LeBron. Can't turn the corner on Al Horford, so he pulls up in the baseline. 18-footer, flat, no good. Pritchard has the rebound.
I love the fact that Pritchard comes back and rebounds the basketball.
Celtics were minus 10 on the glass until that rebound. Pritchard steps back behind the line, launches a 3, no good. Jackson Hayes deflects the rebound. To Austin Reeves. Reeves walks into the front court. Turns the corner on Hauser behind the back bounce pass. Bumbling it was LeBron, knocked away by Tatum, but saved in the corner by Finney-Smith. And he'll float it all the way back out to Austin Reeves. Reeves switches to the left hand, draws the oohs and ahs, trying to drive by Horford. Horford slapped at it. He thought he knocked it off Reeves out of bounds. He did not. Lakers will keep it with 7 to shoot.
Reeves saying he got hit on the arm then. Al comes in. Yeah, it was a hit. Actually, it's on.
Under out of bounds, it's safely to LeBron against Al Horford. LeBron steps through, push pass. Hayes at the shot clock buzzer again. Too late to get rid of it, and twice LeBron has given the hot potato to Jackson Hayes in the final second of a shot clock.
Jackson Hayes looking like, oh, what's going on here? You know I'm touching the ball like that.
Have we met? It was like when Alex Caruso introduced himself to LeBron on the court. I'm Alex. Peyton Pritchard, bounce pass for Tatum. Against Austin Reeves, goes quick with the right-hand dribble, scoops it off the window and in. Tough shot by Tatum as he goes spilling to the ground. Celtics cut it to 6, 34-28. Here's LeBron on the gallop, throws to the left corner. Gabe Vincent for 3, got it.
That was Tatum getting back late on that play.
Lakers by 9, 37-28. 9:36 to go first half. Tatum gets a Cornette screen. Strong down the right side. Runs over Reeves. This could be an offensive foul. It is. Reeves got there in time.
Tatum was trying to say he was pushed in from behind.
Horford out, Jaylen Brown in as Joe Mazzulla continues to experiment with the substitution patterns. Our first look at the rookie Dalton Connect. One of the great uniform choices of all time, showing a great sense of humor. Connect chose the number 4. Somewhere Rajon Rondo is smiling. Reeves, bounce pass for Hachimura, up fakes a 3, drives on Cornette, who stays with him, slaps the ball away, but Cornette also got the wrist of Hachimura and commits the foul.
So it's taking too many pump fakes. Just on the pump fake is driving towards the hole. Pump fake drives towards the hole. LeBron James just loves this atmosphere, being here in LA. And JJ Redick, podcast partners.
You know, JJ's given up the podcasting, so I spent my day today listening to the hour-long podcast that JJ Redick did with Joe Mazzulla about 15, 16 months ago.
I love the Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce. I saw Paul in the hotel. And I'm telling you, that Kevin Garnett, you showed it to me.
Well, the first thing I said to Paul when I saw him tonight was, I think my favorite moment of all time was the Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett podcast where he watched the Edwin Diaz walk out, the Mets closer. It might be my favorite piece of content that the internet has produced. Tatum steps to his left, launches a crazy deep three, no good. Offensive rebound, no. Cornette misses the putback just like he did last night, but he'll get free throws. Hachimura got the free throws to put LA up by 11. Now Luke Cornette can get them back.
Not sure about some of these shots the Celtics are taking early on. Cornette just gets inside out, big body. Then you start looking on the floor when Luke's out there now. And Reeves isn't out there. And you don't have... You gotta make sure Davis is out there. But when he's not out there, you can dominate in the glass. I used to love when Kareem went out of the game. I'm like, oh, Kareem's out? Man, I get a chance to get a field day on the glass.
LeBron and Anthony Davis together have not been a good two-man combination this year. The Lakers have not been successful when the two of them have been on the floor together, generally speaking. Cornette gets the free throws. 39-30, LA by 9. Austin Reeves, hounded by Pritchard in the backcourt. Walks it through the logo. Hachimura comes out, sets the high screen. Reeves returns it to Hachimura. They're attacking Luke Cornette. Hachimura gets to 12 feet. Cornette holds his ground. Hachimura handle LeBron. LeBron behind the back pass, finds Hachimura, left side three, no good. Rebound, Tatum snatches it away from Dalton Connect. And here comes Jaylen Brown up the right side. Into the corner, Pritchard all alone, plenty of time, sets, fires, but misses the open three. And the rebound deflected by Finney-Smith into the hands of LeBron James.
He had too much time to shoot.
Austin Reeves switches to the right hand, drives past Derek White, runs it off the glass, no good, but they'll call the foul. And Austin Reeves will get free throws.
Austin Reeves is tricky. And this time a little stutter step, inside out, got all the way to the hole. Looked like they had a three-point play, but just threw it a little bit too hard off the glass.
Celtics returning to this building for the first time since Christmas Day last year, which is when things were really taking off. Celtics lost the first game of that Christmas trip last year at Golden State, and then proceeded to decimate Sacramento and the Clippers. Beat the Lakers on Christmas Day, and then it was off to the races. They never looked back. But the Lakers are projecting right where they've been the last few years, a play-in team in the Western Conference. And again, you want to make a move at a trade deadline. You don't want to sacrifice the future. They've got to be prepared for when LeBron finally says, okay, I've had enough. And then what have you got? Who's the next star here? Tatum floats it to the left side. Pretty good look for Derek White. Three is way off, and the rebound going to belong to LA again. Celtics are getting crushed on the glass. 20-11, and they're down by 11 on the scoreboard. LeBron again against Luke Cornette. Porzingis waiting at the scorer's table. This is Luke right now against LeBron. What is Luke thinking? LeBron steps back into a 17-footer swish.
And what you do, you let LeBron get into rhythm then. Some rhythm, then just knocks down the shot.
9-2, LA run, and their largest lead. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. 7:53 to go first half. LA 43, Boston 30 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club. Politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize. And turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Taxes was waiting around for your taxes to be done, which led to worrying about not getting any money back. Now Taxes is matching with a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes in a day to get you up to $4,000 fast with a refund advance loan. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Expert filing only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. Refund advance has $0 loan fees and 0% APR. Refund advance loans may be issued by First Century Bank, N.A. or WebBank. Terms apply. Subject to approval.
There she is, founder and CEO. High five.
Dave can't stop celebrating with every business owner in town.
All right, Baker Man, high five.
He's sharing the excitement of big savings with the Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee.
Up top, Bike Shop. Yeah.
It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
Quick, high five.
5 years of advanced security.
5 years.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Yeah, law partners. Chamberlain, Pesselthorpe, Dubois.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability. Switch today and get the 5-year price lock guarantee. It's back, but only for a limited time. Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
Can't forget you, voiceover guy.
Ah, thanks, Dave.
High five.
Ends 3/9/25. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Well, here's all you need to know right now. The Celtics have scored .881 points per possession thus far in this game against the NBA's number 23 ranked defense. Not great. 43-30, LA by 13.
Talking about running the floor, what the Lakers are doing right now. Just attacking the rim, getting little jump shots. And the Celtics have not had other people involved. One of the people that has to be involved in this game is going to have to be Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, a slow start. Brown got off to a pretty good start. But other than that, it's basically been Porzingis.
Celtics led this game 18-17. So it is 26-12 LA since. Celtics offensive numbers just horrendous here on the back-to-backs thus far. 11 of 31 for the floor, and Porzingis is 5 of 8. So the rest of the Celtics are 6 for 23.
Well, this is going to be involved in this game. I think that's going to be it.
Celtics get the starters back out there with the exception of Al Horford and for Jason Tatum. Derek White through the logo. Austin Reeves waiting for him. Bounce pass for Jaylen Brown. Left side, Hachimura is fronting Porzingis, so they swing back to Derek White. White against LeBron. Return to Jaylen Brown against Finney Smith. Step back, pump fake, nothing there. Return to Derek White, 6 on the shot clock. Derek White drives around LeBron, floats it up quickly. No good. He did that because he didn't want a shot blocked by LeBron James, so he released an awkward one. LeBron floats it ahead to Reeves. Drop back to LeBron. Look out, incoming. Flies through the air. Age 20, age 30, age 40, age 50. He was going to finish that one in style.
Did you see Porzingis get out of the way?
15-point LA lead, their largest. LeBron is dominating. Jaylen Brown knocks Reed backwards, creates a short little open jumper for himself and knocks it down. 45-32. 12.7 rebounds for LeBron.
Porzingis skipped out of the way.
Austin Reeves backs it out against Porzingis. Quick three, got it. This is going from bad to worse. LA by 16 midway through the second. Derek White lobs it on the inside. Tough catch for Porzingis. LeBron comes to challenge. Porzingis turns, flat little jumper is good.
Porzingis the only one right now effectively scoring with the basketball.
Porzingis is 6 of 9. The rest of the Celtics 7 for 25. LeBron deep on the left side against Al Horford. Reeves trying to get free, can't get away from Holiday. Finally, someone's got to come get LeBron some room. He shuttles it into the left corner for a Hachimura three. That's no good. Rebound Horford. Celtics finally get a stop. They trail by 14. Here's Jaylen Brown against Hachimura. Switches to the left hand, drives, scoops, does not get the bounce, and the rebound for Dalton Connect. Jaylen Brown got there, but he couldn't finish. Reeves for LeBron. Swung into the left corner. Connect, up fakes. Derek White right in front of him, punching the ball, trying to knock it away. Out it comes to LeBron. Cross court, Austin Reeves. 2 dribbles with the left hand. Skip pass into the left corner. Connect. Up fakes the 3. Puts to the floor. Running 12-footer is no good. Offensive rebound. LeBron slapped away from him by Porzingis, but they're going to call that a foul.
Celtics are letting the Lakers do whatever they want to do. You can't give up offensive rebounds, and you can't give up defensive rebounds. But you're giving up all of it. But, man, how quick did Porzingis get out of the way of that dunk, man. He was not going to be on anybody's poster.
This is about as good as anybody has really cuffed the Celtics around this year. That second half at OKC and this first half here tonight against the Lakers. Gabe Vincent, right-hand dribble, bounce pass to the elbow, sets Anthony Davis in for a clean jumper, no good. On the rebound for Jaylen Brown. Lakers looking very smooth right now. Diagonally, Derek White up fakes on Vincent. Vincent landed in front of Derek White and commits the foul.
Not much of a foul. But maybe just trying to get towards the hole. Look at both teams right now. 3 team fouls for the Celtics, 2 team fouls for the Lakers. Not much aggression on the defensive end.
Inbound comes to Jaylen Brown. Goes left wing Horford. They want to go inside to Porzingis, and he got fouled. Christie got into his back a little bit, pushed him, and now he got 3 team fouls on LA. Porzingis is doing his thing, but the rest of the Celtics have come apart here.
Talking about those guys who played those big minutes last night. You know it's going to come back to haunt you sometimes.
Joe Mazzulla and J.J. Redick love to win the math, and the Lakers are winning the math right now. And the game. Drew Holiday drives strong, beats Connect, got to the rim, no good. Porzingis bails him out with an offensive rebound, 2-hand slam.
Porzingis has been your only weapon tonight.
He was good here Christmas Day in his first Celtic-Laker game. 48-36, LA by 12, 5 minutes to go. Great bounce entry, Anthony Davis for Dalton Connect. He flies in for the 2-hand slam. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla.
One thing they're looking, he's tired of looking at all these dunk opportunities.
4:59 to go, first half. All Lakers, LA 50, Boston 36 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Taxes was waiting around for your taxes to be done, which led to worrying about not getting any money back. Now Taxes is matching with a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes in a day to get you up to $4,000 fast with a refund advance loan. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Expert filing only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. Refund advance has $0 loan fees and 0% APR. Refund advance loans may be issued by First Century Bank, N.A. or Web Bank. Terms apply, subject to approval.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now save 40% on our new special edition smart bed. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.
With NBA League Pass, you can keep up with the whole league.
Wait, is this for real?
For real.
So I can choose from so many live games?
Yeah, up to 4 with multi-view.
And watch my favorite players dunk?
From every angle, home or away.
Wow, unbelievable.
Believe it, kid. With NBA League Pass, it's all possible. NBA League Pass, your home for streaming hoops.
Only select out-of-market games available and local blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Celtics getting cuffed around here for the first quarter and a half. They trail by 14, 50-36, with 4:59 to go in the first half. Coming up at halftime, Matt McCarthy will have scores from around the NBA. A very busy day and a very long day as it started in Paris about 12 hours ago with Victor Wembanyama dominating the Indiana Pacers. A crazy day for the Milwaukee Bucks, flying across country because of the snowstorm in New Orleans to get home in time barely to play Miami. Then they end up winning that game. We'll update you on all that because the Bruins, who gave that point away up in Ottawa last weekend, got one back tonight from the Senators. 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Station.
Randy and Max in the Amica Insurance broadcast booth at Crypto.com Arena. Which will always be staples to us. One of the last places where we still used to be courtside. I think this is the second or third year we've been up in the lows. Still one of the few really good views you get in the NBA. Porzingis for Jason Tatum. Right-hand dribble, cradles the ball, throws to the corner. Horford has not really looked at the rim here. Enters to Tatum. Quick drop step on Connect, but he stumbles in the paint. Throws back to Horford, who's open at the free throw line. Off balance, hope shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown pounding Connect to the mid-block. Pull up, pump fake, tough shot, baseline, no good. Rebound connecting. Even Dalton Connect is playing defense here.
Celtics really some tough shots. Lakers getting easy opportunities.
Really bad offense for the Celtics here in the first half. Anthony Davis gets Horford in deep. Jump hook is good.
And you say everything is in the paint. Celtics on the outside, the perimeter.
Largest lead for LA, up by 16. Tatum, right-hand dribble. Tries to run through Vincent and draws the foul finally.
Vincent just grabbed at him, and this time Tatum just said, look, I'm going towards the hole. Gave Vincent standing there, and finally Tatum goes right to the body, gets a couple of free throws, but missed one free throw in his last attempt. This time makes the first of two.
Interesting night in the Eastern Conference, and losses for teams in the middle of the pack. Orlando loses at home. Bad loss to Portland. Atlanta loses at home. Bad loss to Toronto. Miami, I don't know if you'll call this a bad loss or not, but Miami loses by 29 at Milwaukee with the Bucks landing about 2 hours before tip.
Yeah, it's a chaos right now in Miami.
52-38. Yeah, you think? Where's Jimmy Butler going to end up? Does he end up in Phoenix, or they make the deal to get those picks the other day? Danny Ainge getting involved. Christie, lob. Anthony Davis has it, pinned along the sidelines by Porzingis. Anthony Davis steps to his right, 18-footer, awkward shot, no good. Rebound punched in the air by Hachimura, all the way out to Gabe Vincent. Lakers reset with another offensive rebound. Swung to the right side, Vincent, three is good.
Not missing, and second chance opportunities.
55-38, Lakers by 17, largest lead. One of the largest deficits for the Celtics this year. Tatum, left-hand dribble, spins in the paint, gets to the cup, scoops it up and in, score to the foul. Finally, something goes for Tatum.
Found a great little spin move going back across his body, laid it up, put it on the window softly. Here's one of the things you look at in a game like this. Lakers should be up by a lot more than this. The way they're shooting the basketball and the way the Celtics are.
Fourth time this year Celtics have been behind by 17 or more. 24 to Indiana. Remember, they came back to tie that game and then lost in overtime. 19 to Sacramento, and they were down by 17 in the game they came back to win at Milwaukee. That Sunday afternoon game early in the year. Three-point play for Jason Tatum. Boston down 14, 55-41 Lakers. 3:02 to go. First half, Dalton connect, right side three is good. They're just not missing here. 17-point lead again. The Lakers, not a good three-point shooting team, but they're 9 of 16 in the first half. Tatum for Al Horford in the corner. Lobs the entry, caught by Porzingis, turns into contact and scores over Christie.
Can't stop him in the paint.
Porzingis, 8 of 11. The rest of the Celtics, 8 for 30. Let me say that again. Porzingis, 8 of 11. The rest of the Celtics, 8 for 30. LA by 15. Anthony Davis. Beyond the elbow, Tatum comes to challenge. Push pass into the corner. Hachimura for three. Unbelievable. They can't miss. The Lakers are 10 of 17 from three. Drew Holiday attacks Dalton Connect, gets in deep, throws back out to Horford. Celtics need a three to go. This one does not. And the rebound for Hachimura.
Great rebound in the crowd.
Lakers plus 10 on the glass. Connect. Deep three. Got it. And the Lakers have a 21-point lead. They are 11 of 18 from three. Holiday drives, floats it back out of the wing to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen turns the corner, drives past Vincent, gets in deep, pump fake, misses off the glass, rebound LA. Oh, this is really getting ugly. Dalton Connect, angles to his left, puts it back in the hands of Hachimura. Now Connect fires a three, short front iron. Anthony Davis all alone for an offensive rebound. Blocked by Tatum, point blank. Takes 2 points off the board. Tatum zips it into the far corner. Bad pass, but Holiday saves it. Squares himself and knocks down a three. Remember that sequence. On the off chance the Celtics find their way back into this game. The block by Tatum on Anthony Davis and a three for Holiday. Lakers by 18. Anthony Davis fumbles his dribble. Loose on the floor. Knocked away by Tatum. Horford floats it out for Tatum, who knocks it away from Vincent out of bounds. Off Tatum, LA will get it. Celtics give away a fast break opportunity. First quarter was uneven for the Celtics, particularly those last few minutes. Celtics have gone from up 1 to down 18 since midway through the first quarter. Final minute now, quarter number 2. Lakers just can't miss. 11 of 19 from three. Out rebounding the Celtics by 11. Austin Reeves fumbles his dribble into paint. Has it back. He's able to get it out to Christie. His left side three blocked by Horford, and Horford comes up with it. Outlets Drew Holiday. Lakers back defensively. Holiday looking for an opening. Backs it out on the wing. Celtics want the 2-for-1. Here's the entry. It gets to Jaylen Brown. He turns and lays it in on Austin Reeves. That easily could have been and one. So the Celtics answer with 5 quick ones here late in the quarter. And they cut it from 21 to 16. Nine-second differential on the 2 clocks as we count it down in the first half. LeBron James against Porzingis. Straight away. LeBron, high left-hand dribble. Here's the step back. 20-footer. Bounces out. Rebound. Anthony Davis put back is good and the foul. The Lakers have bullied the Celtics down low. The surprising factor is the Lakers making all these threes. A dream scenario for LA, and they can take a 19-point lead here late in the first half. Just the second time this year the Celtics have been down by 20. The first was a game they fell behind by 24, actually came back and took the lead before losing in overtime at Indiana. Back very early in the season. Free throw good for Anthony Davis. Margin is 19, 8 seconds to go. Jaylen Brown hits half court, 5 seconds to go. Finds Tatum in stride. Tatum slowed up, over the shoulder pass. Porzingis 3, bounces out, and that's how the first half will come to an end. And the Celtics get it taken to them by their age-old rivals here in LA tonight. Coming up, Matt McCarthy has scores from around the NBA. Bruins in Ottawa, news of the day, and then back here at Crypto.com to see if the Celtics can rise from the dead. Our score at the half, LA 67, Boston 48. Halftime on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
This new year, I want to spend more time with my family, get healthier, and make sure my finances are in order. That includes finally securing life insurance. My friend recommended SelectQuote. They've helped more than 2 million people find coverage in the last 40 years. In 15 minutes, a licensed insurance agent found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month. And my husband got a $500,000 policy for only $18 a month. Plus, we qualified for same-day life insurance. No medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. With SelectQuote, even if you have a health concern, be it high blood pressure, diabetes, even heart disease, their experienced agents can find you the right life insurance policy at the lowest price. Make life insurance the first resolution you check off your list this year.
Go to SelectQuote.com for your free quote. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Have you made the switch to Knix? Millions of women have made the switch to the revolutionary period underwear from Knix. That's Knix. Period panties from Knix are like no other, making them the #1 leak-proof underwear brand in North America. They're comfy, stylish, and absorbent, perfect for period protection from your lightest to your heaviest days. They look, feel, and machine wash just like regular underwear, but feature incognito protection that has you covered. You can shop sizes from extra small to 4XL. Choose from all kinds of colors, prints, and different styles, from bikinis to boy shorts, thongs to high-rise. You've got to try Knix. See why millions are ditching disposable, wasteful period products and have switched to Knix. Go to knix.com and get 15% off with promo code SHOP15. That's knix.com, promo code SHOP15 for 15% off life-changing period underwear. That's knix.com.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
LeBron floats it ahead to Reeves. Drop back to LeBron. Look out, incoming. Flies through the air. Age 20, age 30, age 40, age 50. He was going to finish that one in style.
Did you see Porzingis get out of the way?
That's the player taking care of business in the first half tonight. Brought to you by Cambridge Savings Bank.
Take care of business with CSB, the bank that always makes you feel like their only customer. Visit CambridgeSavings.com or stop by a branch to start your relationship today. Member FDIC. LeBron James with 12 first-half points, 6 of 12 from the field, 2 just vicious dunks on the Celtics. And he set the tone in that first half for the Lakers. There's no doubt about it. The Lakers with a 19-point lead at the break, 67-48. A great first half for Los Angeles, and anything but for the Celtics to let the Lakers work them on the glass and stick three-pointer after three-pointer in that first half. I'm Matt McCarthy. This is Celtics Halftime. Lakers shooting 11 for 20 from three-point range. This is not a great three-point shooting team. They were tonight in the first half. Lakers out-rebounding the Celtics 28-17 in the first half tonight. Believe it or not, it's actually a close game at the beginning of it. Celtics and Lakers traded the first few buckets of the game. This game was 22-20 in favor of Los Angeles before a 12-5 Lakers run, keyed by, well, you know who.
Here in L.A., if you can't believe that or not. LeBron driving on Cornet, flushes hard. Blows right by Luke Cornet.
What was Luke going to do with that?
How old is that man?
An 8-point first quarter for LeBron. He started to take this game over, and the Lakers just went along for the ride. Meanwhile, the Celtics not getting anything from Jason Tatum or anybody else outside of Kristaps Porzingis. More on that coming up in a few minutes. And there was more of LeBron in the second quarter.
LeBron again against Luke Cornet. Porzingis waiting at the scores table. This is Luke right now against LeBron. What is Luke thinking? LeBron steps back into a 17-footer swish.
So what you do, you let LeBron get into rhythm then.
Yeah, LeBron James versus Luke Cornet twice. That's probably not a great matchup for Joe Mazzulla and the Celtics. They might want to do something about that. LeBron dominating. Celtics dominated in that first half. Kristaps Porzingis really the only bright spot for the Celtics. He was doing what he could, but it wasn't enough.
Derek White lobs it on the inside. Tough catch for Porzingis. LeBron comes to challenge. Porzingis turns. Flat little jumper is good.
Porzingis the only one right now effectively scoring with the basketball.
Porzingis is 6 of 9. The rest of the Celtics 7 for 25.
Porzingis would finish the first half 8 for 12. The Celtics 10 for 44 outside of Porzingis. The shooting just not good enough. The rebounding just not good enough. The defense just not good enough for the Celtics in that first half, and the Lakers took advantage big time.
Anthony Davis beyond the elbow. Tatum comes to challenge. Push pass into the corner. Hachimura for 3. Unbelievable. They can't miss. The Lakers are 10 of 17 from 3.
You know, at some point, it does become believable, and this is starting to become a trend for the Celtics. They are letting teams outperform their typical offensive output. They did it last night against the Clippers. They did it against the Hawks last week. It's starting to become a disturbing trend for the Celtics. Lakers led this game by as much as 21 points in the first half, and as we mentioned, this is typically not a great three-point shooting team. They certainly have been tonight. LA shooting 55% from 3 and 50% from the field. Just not good enough from the Celtics, who shot 39% from the field and 6 of 20 from 3. That's good for 30% for the Celtics. Just keep on shooting and keep on missing. Kristaps Porzingis leading the way for Boston with 17 points at the half. Again, 8 of 12 from the field. Jaylen Brown, the only other Celtic in double figures at the break. He was 5 of 10 from the field. Good for 12 points. 4 rebounds. Jason Tatum, quiet, 2 for 6, 8 points. Drew Holiday, 1 for 4, 3 points. Derek White, 1 for 4, 3 points as well. And the Celtics bench just not doing anything tonight. A total of 5 combined points, 3 from Pritchard, 2 for Cornet. And Cornet had a good night last night, and not so much tonight. Those LeBron James matchups, not good for him. LeBron second on the Lakers in scoring, 12 at the half. Austin Reeves leading the way with 13. Pardon me, Anthony Davis actually leading the way with 14 points and 6 rebounds. But you look at the rebound numbers, LeBron 12 and 7 at the break. Everybody rebounding for the Lakers, and well, really nobody rebounding for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown leading the way at the half with 4 rebounds. They need to defend better. They need to shoot better. They need to do just about everything better, because that was one of the worst first halves the Celtics have had all year long. They trailed by as much as 21 in this game and trailed by 19 at the half. 67-48 at the break. When we come back, we'll get an update on headlines. Busy day Bruins with a victory earlier tonight. NFL coaching news, including on the Patriots staff, which we'll get to next. Then we'll get you back out to Grandy and Max for the call of the second half. The Celtics trailing 67-48 to the Lakers on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Start your day with the rich, intense power of espresso from Schwarzkopf Keratin Color. Our 3-step bond enforcing system creates bonds and strengthens your hair, leaving it 5 times stronger after coloring. Serving up strong and healthy-looking hair with long-lasting color is as easy as picking up a cup of your favorite pick-me-up. Wake up your new hairstyle today. Just search for Keratin Color Espresso on Amazon.com.
Business taxes. Was stressing about all the time and all the money you spent on your taxes.
This is my bill?
Now Business Taxes is a TurboTax small business expert who does your taxes for you and offers year-round advice at no additional cost, so you can keep more money in your business. Now this is taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com/business. Only available with TurboTax Live full service.
A strong host game needs a strong wing game. Add Popeye's wings to your game day spread, and the crew won't just be cheering, they'll be salivating. With 8 bold, crispy Louisiana flavors to satisfy everyone's taste buds, our wing game is strong enough to always get you the W. At $5.99 for a 6-piece, order bone-in or boneless for your next watch party. Someone just wrapped up the title of Most Valuable Host.
Have that chicken from Popeyes.
At participating U.S. restaurants, price may vary, tax extra.
Have you made the switch to Knix? Millions of women have made the switch to the revolutionary period underwear from Knix. That's Knix. Period panties from Knix are like no other, making them the #1 leak-proof underwear brand in North America. They're comfy, stylish, and absorbent, perfect for period protection from your lightest to your heaviest days. They look, feel, and machine wash just like regular underwear, but feature incognito protection that has you covered. You can shop sizes from extra small to 4XL. Choose from all kinds of colors, prints, and different styles, from bikinis to boy shorts, thongs to high-rise. You've got to try Knix. See why millions are ditching disposable, wasteful period products and have switched to Knix. Go to knix.com and get 15% off with promo code SHOP15. That's knix.com, promo code SHOP15 for 15% off life-changing period underwear. That's knix.com.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5 thesportshub.com. Sports Hub headlines.
Tonight's scoreboard is brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tires, go to Town Fair Tire because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Celtics trailing the Lakers 67-48 at the half. 17 points for Kristaps Porzingis, 14 for Anthony Davis, 12 for LeBron. Bruins lost earlier tonight to Ottawa 2-0. They beat Ottawa, 2-0 earlier tonight. 30 saves for Jonas Korpisalo in the winning effort for the Bees. Patriots hiring Ashton Grant as their new quarterbacks coach. Comes to Foxborough from Cleveland, where he served as an offensive assistant and worked with quarterbacks there. Jaguars will reportedly hire Bucs offensive coordinator Liam Cohen after it seemed their pursuit ended yesterday, but Jags fired their GM Trent Baalke yesterday, and a deal reportedly getting done with Liam Cohen in Jacksonville. Grandy and Max have the call of the second half next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
So that guy I met on eHarmony? Yeah? We're out together last night, and I stepped off a curb and snap, heel breaks right off my shoe.
Oh, no.
So I say, hell with it, take them off so I'm barefoot, and you'll never guess.
What?
He leans over, takes off his shoes and socks, and now we're both...
You're joking.
Amazing, right?
At eHarmony, you'll find someone you can be yourself with. Get who gets you on eHarmony. Sign up for eHarmony today.
Pearl Vision knows that the new year brings new resolutions. But how many of those goals do we actually keep? Hitting the gym? Ugh. Sticking to a diet? No thanks. But getting your eyes checked? That's easy. Visit pearlvision.com to schedule an eye exam and get a new pair of glasses to see clearly and look your best. Pearl Vision accepts all major vision plans, including iMed and VSP.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. FindMassMoney.gov. Did you know 1 in 10 people in Massachusetts have unclaimed property? FindMassMoney.gov is a free service from the Massachusetts State Treasurer's Office. Visit FindMassMoney.gov and see if you're on the list. Lexus. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer today. And Cambridge Savings Bank. Put Cambridge Savings Bank into your small business starting lineup today. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
This is Reliving the Green.
What a pass by DJ!
42 for Paul Pierce.
A three-pointer from Danny Ainge!
KG is locked and loaded tonight.
What a play by Bird!
A look back at this date in Celtics history.
Earl Clark elevates for the jumper. No good. Rebound, Sasha, and that not knowing if they would have enough players to field a team. They ended with one of the greatest defensive performances in NBA history. They score their first win this year over a 500 team. And on a night they were hoping just to hang in with the Orlando Magic, they dominate historically. The final score, Boston 87, Orlando 56. 13 years ago, might have been 13 decades ago, it feels like, when a team scored 56 points in a game. That was one of the Kevin Garnett defensive performances. They had a couple against Orlando. They had that big 27-point comeback down in Orlando, the bar fight game, and then the historic game they beat them in Boston 13 years ago tonight, giving up 56 points and 24% shooting. The fewest points in a game the Celtics had allowed in the shot clock era. Pretty crazy when you think now we're looking up at a scoreboard in which, on this night, 13 years later, the Celtics gave up 67 in the first half.
This can't miss. I mean, they're getting easier opportunities. The Celtics have tried to be there to knock down some shots, but it's just kind of crazy. Those things are kind of just unreal when you think about how teams play and how they connect. But here's what I say about that. Let's go back to Sean Grundy. No good deed goes unpunished. Celtics won the game last night. It shouldn't have been that close. You used a lot more energy than you needed to use to win that basketball game. And Tatum doesn't seem like he has the legs tonight.
And as a result, you've got the #3 offense in the NBA, the Celtics, who have put up less than a point per possession, which is an atrocious number against the #23 defense. Celtics wearing the road green in LA tonight, going right to left to begin the second half. Jaylen Brown begins it with a three. It's all net.
Well, I'm going to get back in this game. Try to get back in slowly, but you're going to have to defend.
Jalen's had a couple of good nights here shooting the three. 4 or 5 in LA, and this back-to-back, 67-51. LeBron moves to the corner. LeBron throws the shoulder into Drew Holiday, gets him to the mid-block.
Whoa,
LeBron bowls his way and goes to the left hand, but comes up short on the little flip shot, and Porzingis has the rebound. Good start here for the Celtics. They get the three, they get a stop. Derek White turns the corner. Cross-court, Drew Holiday up fakes, drives past LeBron, gets to the cup, and misses the layup. Got there and then missed the layup. He was worried about LeBron coming to block that shot from behind. Austin Reeves picks up his dribble, moves to the free throw line. Anthony Davis drives past Porzingis, goes off the glass, no good, and Jaylen Brown has the rebound. Diagonally for Drew Holiday. Drew switches to the right hand, has the ball knocked away by Reeves. Rough couple of possessions for Drew Holiday. Here's Anthony Davis, 2 long strides, scoops it up and in around Porzingis. Ooh.
Too many people right now struggling.
Celtics only turn the ball over 3 times in the first half. That's 2 already here in the third quarter. 69-51. LA by 18. Jaylen Brown up fakes the 3. Anthony Davis long reach in front of him. Jaylen pump fake, steps through, elbow, leans in. Tough runner is no good, but the rebound comes back to him. He throws out to Porzingis for a left side 3.
Porzingis has been the guy who has been red hot. Somebody else has to follow in.
Everybody asking me at halftime, hey, can the Celtics come back? I'm like, of course they can. Hit threes. They can come back before the end of this quarter. Anthony Davis switches to the left hand, drives past Derek White, puts up an awkward shot, no good. Porzingis deflects the rebound to Jaylen Brown, who saves him from going in a bound. Jaylen looks like he's got it together tonight. Bounce pass Holiday for Jaylen Brown, coming in strong. Enters to Porzingis, who feels contact as he runs up a shot, no good. But Porzingis will get free throws. Good start here. Celtics bench standing. Joe Mazzulla applauding. Boston has cut it to 15, and he got 2 free throws here for Porzingis.
Gotta be a lot more lively when you think what the Celtics are doing right now on their defensive end. That is going to count. I mean, the Lakers aren't going to continue to shoot that well, are they? Talk about their numbers. They can't do this, can't do that. Well, tonight, not so much.
First free throw for Porzingis is good. Porzingis, if you're just joining us, well, first of all, where were you all night? It's almost midnight back east, but Porzingis now at 21 points. He is 9 of 13. The rest of the Celtics are 11 of 37. It's been Porzingis and Jaylen Brown tonight carrying the mail. Free throws good. Celtics have cut it from 21 down to 13 pretty quickly here. 69-56. Early third quarter, Porzingis gambled for a steal, didn't get it. Anthony Davis starts his drive, and Porzingis gave a foul before Davis could get that free run to the rim.
Good job there by Porzingis. If a guy beats you and you have a foul to give, hit him before he gets into the act of shooting. So the score here again and defend. They could get a timeout to get a little bit more momentum going their way.
Got to tell you about Jokic here in a second. LeBron, left-hand dribble down the left side, shuttles it to the corner for a Hachimura 3. That's good. The Lakers, 19th in the NBA in three-point shooting, are 12 of 21 tonight. They lead by 16. Holiday cross-court for Jaylen Brown. And to Derek White. Turn to Jaylen against Anthony Davis. He's going to step back behind the screen, take a 3 that's no good. Rebound LeBron. Long outlet. Gets to Austin Reeves. Reeves attacks the paint, and Tatum waiting for him. So Reeves has to alter the shot, flip it over Tatum, and it bounces in. Big swing, 5 straight for LA to push the lead back to 18. 74-56. Drew Holiday deep on the left side against LeBron. Porzingis can't get free from Hachimura, so the handoff instead. Derek White, his 3 is an air ball. Well, the degree to which the Lakers are out shooting the Celtics from 3 is jarring. Here comes Hachimura with another one, but it rims out. And a rebound for Holiday. Holiday pointing with his right hand, dribbling with his left as he comes into the front court.
Tatum needs to get involved in this game.
Very much so. It's just 2 for 6. Tatum against Anthony Davis straight away. Well, they're putting a body on Porzingis. Tatum step back on Davis. 3 in the air, swish. What were you saying?
Got to get involved in this game. Maybe that gets him jump started.
74-59. LA by 15. 8:07 to go third quarter.
Celtics right now, you just hope to get this thing down under 10.
Anthony Davis, top of the circle. Porzingis playing a step off him.
Give him a wide open look, my goodness.
Away from the ball, Curtis Blair was telling Jaylen Brown, like, lay off, stop leaning on Christian Reeves. And finally they called the foul on Jaylen.
When they give you a warning, eventually you have to say, okay, I'm not going to do that again.
Denver beat Sacramento tonight, 132-123. Jokic, 35, 22, and 17. Austin Reeves dribbles behind a Davis screen, but he misses the open 3 of the rebound for Drew Holiday. Holiday to the front court. LeBron waiting for him. Holiday hands off Porzingis. Quick 3 right side. No good. Rebound LeBron. Almost had it ripped away by Holiday, but he's able to throw a bounce pass ahead to Austin Reeves. Reeves, 2 steps in the paint, throws back to LeBron. Straight away 3. Nope. Bounces over the top of the backboard. Holiday snatches it.
Numbers going the other way.
Yeah, Davis not back into play. 5-on-4. Lob on the inside, caught by Jaylen Brown. Tatum is open. Jaylen zips it to him. Tatum steps to his left away from Davis and cans a 3. Timeout, J.J. Redick.
Maybe.
The Celtics have cut it from 21 down to 12. 7:17 to go, third quarter. LA 74, Boston 62 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is Taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
Your vision benefits just got even better. Now at Pearl Vision, provide your updated prescription from your new eye exam and get 40% off lenses. Their eye care experts are ready to help you find the perfect pair of glasses that suit your style. Don't wait. Your new look is just a visit away. And they accept all major vision plans. Find your nearest location at pearlvision.com. Some restrictions and exclusions may apply. See participating stores for details.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now save 40% on our new special edition smart bed. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
No, Fox hits. Julian cheated way in. Jokic going to throw it up from way. He got it! Oh my! Nikola Jokic!
That was part of the Jokic night tonight. He had a triple 17 tonight. 35, 22, and 17, including a shot you will see all night tonight and all day tomorrow. It's probably on your phone right now of Jokic making basically a baseball throw as if he was throwing somebody out of the plate from right field from his own free throw line on the right side of the floor. Made a 3 to end the third quarter as Denver wins again. And it's funny because everyone was looking at them last year and then they ended up really disappointing. Everybody kind of wrote them off this year. They're sitting fourth right now. They're staying right with Houston and Memphis in the Western Conference.
Yeah, those are Denver just kind of hanging around, and I know a couple of people, I think it was Stephen A. Smith, said how wrong he was when he talked about a particular player with the Nuggets now after he killed Westbrook for most of his career.
Celtics have knocked down 4 of 7 threes here to start the third quarter. They've got a 21-point deficit down to 12, and that's where we are with 7:10 to go in the third quarter. 74-62 LA. Lakers have led big most of the night. Austin Reeves moves to the left side of Max Christie. Entry, Anthony Davis, deep on the left side against Porzingis. Anthony Davis, one dribble, coming strong, finger roll, blocked from behind by Porzingis. Tatum and Porzingis bad at it to keep him from falling out of bounds, and Tatum's got it. Some big shot blocks in this game on Anthony Davis. One by Tatum, that by Porzingis. Here's Derek White, tiptoeing the baseline, threw it to the left corner, but Holiday had left the corner unoccupied and left the spot, and the ball goes out of bounds. Another turnover.
Wasted moments. On the Celtics right now, you get this thing to 10, and then you can start making some noise here.
Anthony Davis, bounce entry kick by Porzingis. That'll reset side out of bounds.
That's a tough matchup. Drew Holiday over there playing against LeBron James, outweighs him by about 60 pounds.
All the Clippers are back, by the way, and they lead Washington by 22 at the half across town. Austin Reeves against Drew Holiday straight away. Holiday jumps at him. Reeves gets rid of it. Hachimura, ball fake on Tatum, steps to 17 feet, jumper bounces out. And the rebound for Porzingis. Porzingis been really good tonight. 22 and 6. Pull up 3. Jaylen Brown. No, it's way off short. Rebound though comes right to Derek White. He's 1-on-3 down to the paint, so he throws a bounce pass out to Porzingis. He attacks, then throws out to Tatum. Tatum drives, and he will throw back out to Holiday. Moves it left side. Jaylen Brown way off on a 3. Rebound though comes to Derek White. Celtics missing so badly. And Holiday launches a three. It's no good. I'm not sure that Jalen shot didn't tick the rim, but that's what Derek White is saying. But the shot clock did not reset.
I don't think it did hit the rim.
Austin Reeves dribbles behind his back. Attacks runner off the wrong foot. Blocked from behind by Derek White. And there comes Jaylen Brown. Bounce pass lead. Drew Holiday can't control it to get a layup, so he has to circle back out. Shovel pass for Tatum. Tatum against Reeves.
Oh, he's going.
Looks up, sees 10 on the shot clock. Tatum against Austin Reeves. Dribbling low. Drives to the left hand. Draws some contact. Runs it up. No good. And he'll get free throws.
Being aggressive. This time going back towards the rim. Not going away, but going towards the rim. You got a smaller guy on you. Hands in there. Hands in the cookie jar. Go right into that body. Get a couple of free throws.
It's got to be a sickening feeling if you're Austin Reeves. Tatum's in front of you. And you got time, so you're thinking, where's the help? Where's the help? Where's the help? You realize help's not coming.
No.
Oh, Tatum misses another free throw.
Well, you think of it this way. When you're playing the Celtics right now, you're not looking that you can give a lot of help. Jaylen Brown with almost 2 air balls back-to-back from three-point line. Love to have Derek White in. He's taking him out now.
Peyton Pritchard enters the game.
Sure.
Tatum misses both free throws. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Tatum's missed 3 free throws tonight. 74-62 it remains. That was a chance to get it to 10. And the Celtics have had some opportunities here. Missed a layup, a couple of turnovers, missed free throws. Max Christie throws back to Anthony Davis. Up fakes on Porzingis. Return to Christie. Wide open left side 3. Nope. Rebound Tatum. Now the Lakers are missing their open shots. Here's Tatum. Up the middle of the floor. Angles to his right. Anthony Davis in front of him. Tatum backs it out. Jaylen Brown in the paint. That's where the ball goes against Vincent. Jaylen Brown turns, flips it up, no good. But the Lakers have trouble guarding anyway. But you say they can't deal with Porzingis in the paint. Who's guarding Jaylen Brown in the paint if it's not LeBron or Anthony Davis?
Well, you can see it was just touch foul on the inside. Now can you make a couple of free throws? You work so hard to get the thing to 10 and under. This is when you cannot get off the gas and I'm trying to talk long enough. This is when you have to be able to
make your free throws. Nope. Another miss. 3 misses in a row from the free throw line.
You could have this thing at 8, and then you may start making noise.
A lot of missed opportunities here. Lakers have only scored 7 points in the first 7 minutes of the third quarter. Jaylen Brown misses both. Wow. Tatum and Brown go back-to-back 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Hard to come back when you're doing that. Pritchard puts his body in front of Gabe Vincent, who lobs it for Anthony Davis. And back to Vincent. Pretty good look at a deep 3. Barely takes the front iron, but that bad shot is going to create an offensive rebound for Dorian Finney-Smith. Anthony Davis against Drew Holiday at the free throw line. Davis, one dribble. Pritchard tried for the steal from the backside, didn't get it. Flip shot by Davis, no good, but he's fouled, and he'll get free throws.
The thing sometimes you do, and I watch Brown from time to time, you rush in to get a rebound. The first thing you do is connect with the defender who's going to try to come in on your backside. And what the defender will do, he will take you towards the basketball. That chance here, the Celtics, to have this thing to 8. Missing all these free throws.
Instead, Anthony Davis can make it 14 again. If he makes his free throws, first one's good. He's always been a very good free throw shooter. Teams will meet again in Boston late in the year. Remember last year, the Lakers were one of just 4 teams to win in Boston, and they did it without LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Oh, my friends were in town for that game. And they moaned and groaned when LeBron and Anthony Davis didn't play. And after the game, oh my God, I was eating crow.
Those are the kind of games, like look at last night. But the Clippers sitting everybody. The Celtics needed a miraculous performance from Jaden Springer to win that game. So an ugly swing here for the Celtics. They missed 4 free throws. Anthony Davis makes his 2. It's a 14-point game. There's a timeout. I'm not sure who called it.
It said it was an official's timeout.
Yeah, it's a blood stoppage, so it's not a full break. Unbelievable time in history. to be in LA for a few days as they continue to fight the wildfires. It has not rained here in about 8 months.
That's crazy. Now that is crazy.
And they're concerned that if it does rain, then what you have out here are mudslides because all of the brush and the trees that prevent the mudslides have all burned.
Yep, it will be coming down. If it comes down, there will be nothing but mud and ash.
Sunday represents the 5th anniversary of the day we lost Kobe Bryant, which was also a Sunday.
Remember the thing about sitting in this building with this homegoing celebration? It was stunning.
Celtics came back here a few weeks later for that celebration. They played the Lakers the day before. Tatum, Anderson to Porzingis, who rises, ball knocked away by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith knocks it away from Porzingis, gets a turnover. Hachimura goes the distance and scores over Tatum. Big swing here. Celtics had a chance to get it to single digits. Now they trail by 16 again. 78-62. You got to call something here. Vincent fouls Porzingis away from the ball. And that is the last foul the Lakers have to give with 4:01 to go in the third.
And the officials was looking right at the play and didn't make that call.
By the way, the other story in the league tonight, Dallas will host the Celtics. They have a chance to beat OKC and Boston back-to-back. Inbound Jaylen Brown. Here's the entry to Porzingis against a smaller Christie. Rises, flips, does not get the bounce. Rebound Jackson Hayes. Porzingis wanted a call on that, didn't get it. Vincent in the front court. Jaylen Brown in front of him. Finney-Smith, bounce entry. Anthony Davis turns the face on Al Horford, deep on the left side. One dribble, Anthony Davis flips it up, comes up short. Well, he doesn't have it here in the second half. Jaylen Brown has the rebound. Jaylen dribbles behind his back, gets it deep, elevates, and misses at the rim. Christie stayed with him, ball to the shot. Christie bounce pass late for Finney-Smith. His three is way off, and a rebound from Porzingis, and the Lakers coming back to earth. Shooting threes. Jaylen Brown, pump fake, spins. Good job by Vincent to hold his ground. Bounce pass after Pritchard. Swung left side. Tatum against Anthony Davis. Tatum puts it between his legs. Step back three. Rims out. 2/3 of the way down. The rebound for Jackson Hayes. Celtics shooting 36%. Vincent steps into a three behind Pritchard. Misses it. But Lakers feels like they missed about 6 or 7 in a row from distance. I'm not sure they made one here in the third quarter. Tatum lobs. Horford finishes off the window.
Very simple play this time. You defend it well enough, and the Lakers are shooting poor enough. They're trying to beg you to get back in this game.
Lakers 1 of 8 from 3 here in the third quarter, but they still lead by 14. Vincent switches to the right hand, attacks the paint, scoops, no good. Rebound, Hayes goes over. Porzingis slaps at the ball and knocks it back in. Big swing here for LA. Push the lead back to 16, 80-64. 2:13 to go in the third. Celtics had their chance here to get back in. Tatum, over the shoulder pass. Horford gives Porzingis a clean look for the left corner. Three, though, rims out. One of the few players in the NBA who's less effective from the corner shooting threes than he is above the break. Final 2 minutes, third quarter. Gabe Vincent will back it out against Horford. Now the right-hand dribble, tiptoes the baseline, bounce pass in the paint. Caught by Jackson Hayes, flips it up and gets the bounce. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. The Celtics had a great chance to get back in this game, but too many missed opportunities, and the Lakers are back in command. 1:46 to go. Third quarter, LA 82, Boston 64 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Have you made the switch to Knix? Millions of women have made the switch to the revolutionary period underwear from Knix. That's Knix. Period panties from Knix are like no other, making them the #1 leak-proof underwear brand in North America. They're comfy, stylish, and absorbent, perfect for period protection from your lightest to your heaviest days. They look, feel, and machine wash just like regular underwear, but feature incognito protection that has you covered. You can shop sizes from extra small to 4XL. Choose from all kinds of colors, prints, and different styles, from bikinis to boy shorts, thongs to high-rise. You've got to try Knix. See why millions are ditching disposable, wasteful period products and have switched to Knix. Go to knix.com and get 15% off with promo code SHOP15. That's knix.com, promo code SHOP15 for 15% off life-changing period underwear. That's knix.com.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is Taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Randy and Max back at the Amico Insurance broadcast booth here in L.A. Game plan upgrade brought to you by NetSuite by Oracle. Companies of all sizes have grown profitably with NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud ERP. Streamline your accounting, financial management, inventory, and HR into one fluid platform. Learn more at netsuite.com/Celtics. Defense was good coming out in the third quarter. Celtics knocked down some threes. Looked like they were ready to climb back in the game, but a couple of bad turnovers, a missed layup by Drew Holiday, and 4 consecutive missed free throws by Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And the momentum has gone back to L.A., and they lead by 18.
Well, had some shots added.
Cut a 21-point deficit down to 12. They made the free throws. It would have been 8. They didn't. Now they're down by 18 late in the third. On the second night of a back-to-back, 5th game in 7 nights. Tatum creeps into the paint, floats it back out to Sam Hauser. Shuttles to Pritchard right side. Bounce entry, Tatum. Turns the face on Dorian Finney-Smith. Elevates, tough 18-footer, front iron, no good. Rebound, LeBron. And he is on the move. Pritchard back, LeBron gallops right into him, throws to the right corner. Vincent up fakes the 3, steps to his left, kick out. Austin Reeves for 3. It's no good. And the rebound, LeBron comes right to him. Shuttles it back out to Reeves.
Let LeBron just bully his way inside there.
Reeves turns the corner. Hauser just gives the foul. And you know, in some ways when the game's going on, you're not affected by LeBron because he just looks like the same guy he did when he was 25, 28. You know, there are nights he looks like his age, but this is not one of them. LeBron catch and shoot, straight away 3, rims out barely, and the rebound for Pritchard. I mean, this looks like LeBron, Miami LeBron tonight. Pritchard has it in the right hand, gets to the free throw line, brings it back out of the wing. Push pass into the corner. Al Horford against LeBron. Anderson Pritchard shuttles back to Horford, now in the hands of Tatum, but the shot clock's at 4. Tatum strong down the right side, elevates, scoops, misses badly. Offensive rebound put back for Luke Cornett. Celtics hanging by a thread, down by 16. 35 seconds to go. Third quarter, J.J. Redick wanted to go faster, get that 2 for 1, but that's almost gone. Reeves strong down the right side. Cornett reaches in, punches the ball away, but they'll call the foul. Celtics did not have one to give. So this is free throws. Whew. Really promising start to the third quarter for the Celtics. But once they missed those free throws, they have not recovered.
Yeah. Well, you talking about Brown came out, had a couple of threes, and there was a little area in there where the Celtics just kept going haywire. They kept missing threes. They were going in, they were going out, and just couldn't make those shots. And then you said, then the free throws you get, you don't hit those.
The Lakers give up 113 a game. They give up 48% shooting, 23rd defensively, but tonight they look like the Thunder on that end of the floor. Missed free throw by Reeves, 83-66. Boston down 17. Got a 2-second differential on the 2 clocks, so we count it down to the third quarter. Pritchard, bounce entry. Tatum's got it. Reeves right on his shoulder, 6 on the shot clock. Tatum steps back to the top of the circle, fires and hits. Tatum's up to 16.
Shot clock.
Half-court shot. Vincent leans in. He got the rim. Boy, first half, that goes in for L.A. because everything else did. Lakers led by 11 at the end of one, by 19 at halftime. They're up by 15 as we make the turn for home. End of three in downtown Los Angeles. Lakers 83, Boston 68 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
This new year, I want to spend more time with my family, get healthier, and make sure my finances are in order. That includes finally securing life insurance. My friend recommended SelectQuote. They've helped more than 2 million people find coverage in the last 40 years. In 15 minutes, a licensed insurance agent found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month. And my husband got a $500,000 policy for only $18 a month. Plus, we qualified for same-day life insurance. No medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. With SelectQuote, even if you have a health concern, be it high blood pressure, diabetes, even heart disease, their experienced agents can find you the right life insurance policy at the lowest price. Make life insurance the first resolution you check off your list this year.
Go to SelectQuote.com for your free quote. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Have you made the switch to Knix? Millions of women have made the switch to the revolutionary period underwear from Knix. That's Knix. Period panties from Knix are like no other, making them the #1 leak-proof underwear brand in North America. They're comfy, stylish, and absorbent, perfect for period protection from your lightest to your heaviest days. They look, feel, and machine wash just like regular underwear, but feature incognito protection that has you covered. You can shop sizes from extra small to 4XL. Choose from all kinds of colors, prints, and different styles, from bikinis to boy shorts, thongs to high-rise. You've got to try Knix. See why millions are ditching disposable, wasteful period products and have switched to Knix. Go to knix.com and get 15% off with promo code SHOP15. That's knix.com, promo code SHOP15 for 15% off life-changing period underwear. That's knix.com.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
18,997 on hand in downtown LA tonight. A sellout, as you would expect, for the Celtics and Lakers. Attendance brought to you by Ticketmaster. Join the crowd of excitement at a future Celtics game by ordering your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Celtics will end the road trip Saturday night in Dallas. Fly home, and another tough. It's always tough, the home game after the long Western trip. But when it's one of the elite teams in the NBA, particularly with a coach that adds a little spice to it, when Ime Udoka brings the Rockets in on Monday night, then the Celtics will have Chicago at home and then right back on the road. Starting in New Orleans. It's got a foot of snow.
Ball be gone by the time we get there, Sean.
It will.
Be 60 degrees. They showed the other day how they were salting the roads in Atlanta. There was a pickup truck going down, and people just throwing salt out the window.
Florida was doing it too because they don't have any of that equipment. That's one of the reasons the Bucks could not get out of New Orleans until today. They arrived in Milwaukee about 2 hours before the tip of their game, and then they blew out the Heat. LA with the ball, leading by 15 as we start the fourth quarter. Austin Reeves pulls up on Hauser, 12-footer, just aimed it, but it hits the front rim and squirrels over. 18 for Austin Reeves. He's been good tonight. 85-68, Jaylen Brown at the free throw line. Challenged by Jackson Hayes, throws back out to Pritchard. This has got to be one of the Lakers' best defensive games of the year. Pritchard gets in deep, pump fake, goes high off the window, missed on the geometry. Rebound goes out of bounds off Finney-Smith. Celtics ball that never hit the rim, so 6 on the shot clock.
Even Pritchard here misses his patented little layup opportunity, knocking his guy away.
Al Horford on the under out of bounds. Lobs it in safely to Luke Cornett and to Pritchard. Pritchard turns the corner, drives on Vincent, leans in, tough shot, banks it no good. Rebound Jackson Hayes. Peyton Pritchard driving into the teeth of the Laker defense is not an ideal offensive option. LeBron for Vincent on the wing, over the shoulder pass, Reeves in the corner. Up fakes on Hauser. He's got a tough angle, so he dribbles out to the wing. Reeves finds LeBron, top of the circle, swish.
It's been very good tonight.
Celtics have scored 6 points in the last 9 minutes. 87-68. Jaylen Brown to his left, missed the 3. Rebound LeBron. Oh, Celtics have had some atrocious offensive games here in January. LeBron drives, running to his left, misses the fall away, but he's fouled by Al Horford. And LeBron will go to the line. And Al is the poster child for the number of players in the Eastern Conference that never got to the NBA Finals in that 8-year era because LeBron got there 8 years in a row in Cleveland and Miami.
Just asked Al, I said, how'd you feel after all that? He said, man, it was unbelievable. I think how things happened and how long I had to wait, essentially what OKC did when they got him from Philly and said, go home. And he went home and he said he didn't think he was going to be able to play again. He was taking his child to school.
LeBron gets the free throws, and the Lakers again have their largest lead. They pushed it back to 21. Celtics got it to 12, should have had it to 8, but missed free throws, and they have not recovered since. Lakers by 21, 10:32 to go. Jaylen Brown, pump fake, in the paint, kick to the corner. Al Horford's 3, short, rebound, Vincent. And this is just about done here. Celtics saying Joe Mazzulla is going to call off the Dogs at some point. 5th game in 7 nights. Celtics made a run at it coming out of halftime. But here's LeBron all alone, enters down low to Jackson Hayes. He's fouled from behind by Luke Cornett.
LeBron's made basketball plays tonight. You know, not necessarily killing you with the scoring tonight. Only 16 points tonight. But look at this other crooked number that you have. And look at the Celtics. Look at all the guys in the game right now. And talking about rebounding basketball. LeBron James has almost out-rebounded the starting 5 for the Celtics. He has 12. I think the Celtics has 12. They have 16.
Oh, they actually have 27, but we get your point.
I'm talking about the guys on the floor.
Well, it's not the starting 5. Rebound punched in the air, and Jackson Hayes has got it off the missed free throw. Either way, Celtics getting crushed on the glass, minus 11 there. The difference in the game is the three-point shooting. That's what you did not expect. And the Lakers' defense has been really good. LeBron dribbles to the top of the circle and hits. And this is now the largest deficit for the Celtics this year, 92-68. Pritchard, right side 3, short, rebound LeBron. Pull up, 18, no good, rebound Hauser. Celtics down 24, 9.5 to go. Pritchard moving to his right behind the Cornett screen. Throws back out to Al Horford. Now Jaylen Brown. Pulls it out on Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. How many times have the Celtics had to do that tonight? Jaylen Brown going one-on-one, draws contact. Shot's good, scoring the foul for Jaylen Brown. And now, 2 minutes and 45 seconds into the quarter, the Celtics have their first points.
I'm trying to say this. J.J. Redick is lobbying, say he was fouled before he got into active shooting here.
I'm an unabashed fan of J.J. Redick. As I said at the start of the night, this is the first ever matchup, first ever game between J.J. Redick and Joe Mazzulla. There could be hundreds by the time we're done. Offensive rebound of the missed free throw. Cornett can't tap it home. And any chance the Celtics had to climb back into this game, they just destroyed at the free throw line. They've missed 6 here in the second half. Here's LeBron down the right side, makes the extra pass to Hayes. Throws out to the right corner to Finney-Smith. Over the shoulder pass, Vincent. Against Al Horford. Vincent, pull up 3. Got it.
Tell you what.
Timeout, Joe Mazzulla, and we may be done.
Let me give Bob Cousy a call about your your praise for J.J. Redick.
8:53 to go. We'll tell that story when we return. LA 95, Boston 70. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Your vision benefits just got even better. Now at Pearl Vision, provide your updated prescription from your new eye exam and get 40% off lenses. Their eye care experts are ready to help you find the perfect pair of glasses that suit your style. Don't wait. Your new look is just a visit away. And they accept all major vision plans. Find your nearest location at pearlvision.com. Some restrictions and exclusions may apply. See participating stores for details.
Ready to prioritize yourself in the new year? Your skin is a great place to start. Dime Beauty, founded by a master esthetician, is more than just a skincare company. With 4 skin-conscious categories, skincare, beauty, body care, and fragrance, Dime offers simple, spa-worthy products that will help you enter 2025 with confidence. Whether you're revitalizing your regimen with nourishing products or building one from scratch, Dime makes it easy. The Work System, our all-in-one best-selling routine, includes a cleanser of your choice, toner, serums, and moisturizers, taking the guesswork out of skincare for your healthiest, happiest skin yet. Dime's commitment to clean ingredients and sustainable packaging ensures every product is as gentle on your skin as it is on the planet. With thousands of glowing 5-star reviews and a loyal community, the results speak for themselves. Revive your skin and give yourself the routine refresh you deserve by visiting dimebeautyco.com. That's dimebeautyco.com. Your best skin awaits.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Well, the Celtics have been rolling on the road. A double-digit scoring differential. Something that's only been done once in NBA history, that by the 72 Lakers. They were due at some point to take a beating on the road, and that night is tonight. Down by 25, their largest deficit of the year, and Joe Mazzulla is going to call it a night here and get Jaden Springer and Amias Queta in the game with 8:53 to go. And I know people are going to be frustrated, and maybe you don't want to hear this, but this is full marks to the Lakers. This might be the best game they've played all year.
Yeah, I mean, they shot the ball. They shot the lights out of it from the beginning to end. Connect knockdown shots. LeBron controlled the initial point of attack. Austin Reeves played well. And too many Celtics didn't. The only one you could point to that really probably played well was Porzingis early in the basketball game. After that, you had an opportunity. You could have had it down to 10, could have had it down to 8, and you missed 4 consecutive free throws, and you never recovered again.
Early in the game, you're saying you wanted to see more of Derek White. Derek White played 19 minutes tonight. Celtics were outscored by 1, which means they were outscored by 24 points in the 20 minutes he did play. Sam Hauser turns behind the Queta screen and knocks down a 3. 95-73. Lakers keeping their guys. J.J. Redick's going to keep his guys out there. Remember, Celtics still have Jaylen Brown in the game, so it's Brown, Springer, Queta, Hauser, and Pritchard. And you wonder if anything would have been different tonight had the Celtics closed out that game in regulation last night.
I really believe it would have.
LeBron pounds Pritchard deep in the paint, turns on and floats it off the window and in. That's brilliant offense because Queta was coming late to block that shot.
LeBron just put the high arc on that.
Said you get the genuine Hall of Famer LeBron maybe once every other game, once every 3 games. Well, tonight is that night. 20 points, 13 rebounds. This is maybe his best game against the Celtics in the last several years. Jaylen Brown way off on a 3. Time to get him out of there.
Yeah, chunking him up now.
This is where you wish you could change on the fly like hockey. Just pull him right out right now. Vincent moves it to LeBron. Now Jaden Springer will get a chance to check LeBron. He shuttles it quickly to the corner. Finney-Smith missed a 3. And the rebound for Jaden Springer. So good times for the Lakers. They blow out the Celtics tonight. They'll get Golden State Saturday. They'll get Vanderbilt back. Hand off Queta to Hauser for 3. Got it. And here's something that's happening on the trip. Is that Sam Hauser is looking like Sam Hauser again. He knocks down a pair of 3. J.J. Redick calls timeout. You're good, dude. 7:32 to go. LA 97, Boston 76 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Struggling to get weight loss medication? Found is an online, doctor-designed weight loss program personalized to you, and it works. We've helped over 200,000 members lose 1 million pounds. Found offers prescriptions for 10-plus medications. You get personalized care from a clinician who finds the right medication for you and a supportive coach to guide you through lifestyle changes. Take the quiz at joinfound.com to see if Found is right for you. Prescriptions are up to a medical provider's discretion. Visit joinfound.com for medication risk info.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Taxes was waiting around for your taxes to be done, which led to worrying about not getting any money back. Now Taxes is matching with a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes in a day to get you up to $4,000 fast with a refund advance loan. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Expert filing only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. Refund advance has $0 loan fees and 0% APR. Refund advance loans may be issued by First Century Bank, N.A. or Web Bank. Terms apply. Subject to approval.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Celtics have only been held under 1 point per possession twice this year. That was obviously the game at OKC and then the home game against Sacramento, both this month. As the Celtics offense has had some big nights this month, obviously. Game in Minnesota, whatever, but it has, for the most part, been the offense that's been very sporadic. And again, we're going to talk about the overtime game last night, this being the 5th game in 7 nights. Tough schedule, but a lot of teams have a tough schedule right now because of the NBA Cup. A lot of teams are playing a lot of games between now and the All-Star break. Celtics don't get a break. It was so troubling that the Celtics had that bad game up in Toronto because that was coming off their only real day off. That was the start of that brutal 4-week run-up to the All-Star game. And the Celtics are just, they're in it right now. They got tough games at Dallas Saturday, home against Houston, right back on the road for a 3-game trip that will end in Cleveland a week from Tuesday.
Well, here's the thing about this road trip. Okay, you can still be a successful road trip if you...
No doubt. You win Saturday, it's another 3-1 trip. I just feel like this is a trip where you had to go 3-1. LeBron turns the corner. Queta blocks his shot. And a loose ball grabbed by Jaden Springer. So Queta will remember that one. Springer races up the floor. Pump fake on Vincent. And then as he hands off to Queta, we have a foul. And Queta might get free throws here.
I'm going to do my reporting this time. I'm going to go over here and see your guy...
That's
Kurt
Rambis over there.
Ask him how he likes this game.
Kurt Rambis, who famously was in the ESPN 30 for 30, in which Max is one of the stars. Somewhat dismissive of the injury that Kevin McHale suffered. Not surprisingly, after the famous moment at the Forum, the clothesline that Kevin McHale laid on Kurt Rambis that helped turn that NBA Finals around in game number 4. Queta gets the free throws. We're at 97-78. Laker lead is down to 19. Bounce pass, Reeves in the paint. Anthony Davis flips it up and in, and there is no way, shape, or form J.J. Redick is going to surrender here until he feels comfortable. This is over. Celtics have had starters out of the game for most of the fourth quarter. Peyton Pritchard, pump fake, and here comes Anthony Davis just to swat the shot. Pritchard didn't realize that Davis was lurking. He was just pump faking Vincent. And Anthony Davis just waited for him and swatted the shot like he was playing against the kindergarten. That's how they played. Big boy bully ball tonight. Anthony Davis enters to LeBron against Springer. Here comes the double team. Cross-court pass punched out of bounds by Queta. Lakers will keep it with 7 to shoot. And it is jarring here to see LeBron James and Anthony Davis on their way to the Hall of Fame, still on the floor here against Jordan Walsh and Jaden Springer. Now Baylor Shireman's going to get a little taste of Celtics-Lakers. Sam Hauser will come out Sam Hauser's had a nice couple of nights here. 7 of 11 from 3. LeBron enters to Anthony Davis. Here's a step back at the free throw line, and he hits. 101-78. 6:18 to go. Queta drops the entry pass from Shireman, goes to the floor, saves it to Springer, who's in pretty deep, so he just dunks it. The ball was rolling towards the rim. Springer grabbed it, and Reeves just sailed right by him, and it gave Springer an open dunk. 101-80. Midway through quarter number 4. Right now, if you're falling asleep back in New England after midnight, we get it. Reeves driving, scooping, and scoring. Springer a half step late. 103-80. And rare, see nights like this for the Celtics over the last couple of years. Queta. Or Peyton Pritchard. Shireman deflects it out to Springer. He's got a lane to the basket, so he drives into the dotted line, turns, and hits. Jaden Springer is going to remember these 2 nights. 103-82. LA by 21 with 5:25 to go. LeBron into the front court. Springer reaching for a steal. Can't get it. And away from the ball, Shireman. A little push on Christie to commit the foul. So,
yeah, went over and said you might want to save some of these points. He talked about how he met Wick, and Wick showed him his ring and all that. And I think right now it looked like one thing is happening now. Everybody is, where's Bronny at? He's here.
He is here. He's on the active roster. LeBron James comes out of the game. He was brilliant tonight. 20 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists. Anthony Davis off the wrong foot. Fall away no good, but they're calling a foul on Shireman. And Anthony Davis will get free throws with the Lakers up 21 and 5:09 to go. Joe Mazzulla waved the white towel with about 9 minutes to go. J.J. Redick is still not done yet.
Kus. That's Bob Cousy about that.
J.J. Redick, who was a very outspoken talking head. Fans chanting for Bronny now. Very outspoken, and when he talked about comparing the eras, basically suggested that Bob Cousy and that group were basically playing against, firemen.
Yeah, he said
truck drivers.
Firemen, insurance salesmen. He's just going on and on with all this stuff. And Bob Cousy said, man, them were some pretty good firemen. Talked about the All-Stars and Wilt Chamberlain and Russell.
105-82 after the Anthony Davis free throws. He's got 24. He had that rough stretch. If you're just joining us, wondering what on earth happened tonight. Lakers played their best game of the year. Celtics had a chance to get back in it early in the third and just missed a bunch of free throws, turned the ball over, missed layups. Shireman fouls in the paint. Be side out of bounds, and see if J.J. Redick responds to the crowd. They want Bronny James to play in this game. Get his first taste of a Celtic-Laker game. But I believe it's going to be Jackson Hayes who comes back in. Anthony Davis will get a curtain call. Inbound to Peyton Pritchard. You never know when you're going to walk into somebody else's best game of the year, and the Celtics certainly did tonight. Pritchard. Down the right side, knocks Jackson Hayes away, falls away at the elbow, no good. Offensive rebound, Kane a couple of shots out of it, but all he can do is knock it out of bounds.
Even with that, some of the guys who had shots and looks at this thing, boy, you'd be...
Tough situation for Bronny.
Yeah, you be doing the kid such a disservice if he came in the game now.
Christie has the ball knocked away by Queta. Here's Peyton Pritchard, leading for Baylor Shireman. Bounce entry for Queta. Down to 4:12 to go. Pritchard puts in the hands of Shireman, takes that deep lefty three, no good back iron. Queta deflects the rebound right to Austin Reeves. So people were so critical of it, of Bronny playing and, sort of the stage moment on opening night, but so what? What harm did that do? LeBron wanted it, he earned it. Bronny James taking off the warm-ups, he is going to the table. Austin Reeves drive, blocked from behind by Pritchard, And they're going to call a jump ball here with 3.8 on the shot clock. But the story now is not Christian Koloko coming into the game. It's the guy next to him. Not Shake Milton. But the kid wearing number 9, Bronny James, will play in his first Celtic Laker game.
But I tell you what, he looks small. I thought he was taller than that. I mean, he is legitimate 6'1".
Yeah, he's listed at 6'2", but yeah, he's a smaller player. Lakers win a jump ball. Deep three, Austin Reeves got it. Oh, this has been a beating. Largest deficit of the season for the Celtics. They're down 26 now, 108-82. Jaden Springer spins on Bronny, beats into the cup, but a block coming late, Koloko, and he knocked it off Kate out of bounds. Celtics will spend the night in Los Angeles. They will take the day tomorrow to fly to Dallas, about a 3-hour flight. Plus you get the time change. Get into Dallas tomorrow night, strange start time. We'll be with you at 6 o'clock Eastern. Or I should say 5 o'clock Eastern on Saturday.
Okay.
ABC has a triple header, and Celtics-Dallas is the second game of the triple header. Lakers-Golden State is the main event. Bronny returns it on the left side, getting tripped on his way in with Shake Milton.
Bronny touches the ball, and people go crazy.
And speaking of guys, that I don't want to say the word bust, but also coming in here, everybody's got a different NBA journey. Cam Reddish, one of the last guys on the bench for LA. High draft pick.
Yeah. Dookie, everybody said he couldn't miss. Well, they're right. He couldn't miss. Couldn't make it either.
Shake Milton gets the first free throw.
Shake Milton, interesting. The fact that, bounced around with so many different teams. A scorer, can play the game at a high level. Starting to get older. He's trying to hold on to a roster spot.
Celtics season low this year is 92 points. They've got 82 with 3:02 to go. Trailing by 28, largest deficit of the season for the reigning and defending world champs. Queta, handoff for Jaden Springer, guarded by Dalton Connect. Not the way we thought this one was going to end. Springer gets in deep, handoff, Queta, turns over Koloko, left-hand jump hook is good. 110-84, it's a matter of the final math. Celtics got that scoring differential back near 10 the other day, but 4-point win last night and getting blown out tonight. Dalton Connect dribbles to 12 feet, jumper's good. Oh, what a feel-good night for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Peyton Pritchard drives past Bronny. Kick to the left corner. Springer lines up a three. Knocks down another one. Hit 2 big ones last night. The only suspense is, can the Celtics avoid their season low, which was 92 at OKC?
I truly believe that last night's game affected the Celtics in a big way.
Lob at the inside, thrown down by Koloko. Gives Shake Milton the assist. Well, we've seen that before. Last year, the Celtics got taken to overtime by Minnesota and had nothing left on the back-to-back at Milwaukee. Peyton Pritchard switches to the left hand. Pump fake gets fouled by Koloko. Pritchard will shoot free throws. 1:45 to go. It's 114-87.
Oh, only good thing. Shouldn't be much traffic today. And on top of that, your place is probably going to be open. What kind of food you have tonight? We should have a sponsor who comes in. What will Sean Grandy eat tonight? Yeah, late night run.
Actually, where we stay is not great for late night stuff. If you were downtown here, it'd be a lot easier, but Celtics don't stay downtown. Pritchard, it's the free throws, so we're at 114-89. Did the Celtics get more than 92?
No.
That's the season low. Shake Milton. Over the shoulder pass, Dalton connects, steps away from Jaden Springer. Open three is good. Whew. What a beating. 28-point LA lead. Pritchard into the offensive end. Bronny guarding him, reaches for the ball. Pritchard keeps it away. Queta, and back to Peyton Pritchard. Dribbling low, trying to create some room. Lobs it for Queta, who catches, scores off the window. Could have easily been a foul on Bronny there. 117-91 with 1:11 to go. Fans want Bronny to shoot. And he's become the victory cigar here. Bronny, step back to 18, missed everything. Ugly looking shot.
Wow.
What were you looking at me for? I didn't take that shot.
I didn't look at, I was just looking. I just what your reaction was.
Final minute, Celtics need another bucket to avoid a season low scoring against the number 23 defense in the league that gives up 113 a game. Pritchard, stop and start, loses Bronny, jumper rims out, and the rebound snatched down by Dalton Connect.
I mean, everybody for the Lakers has been good today.
Koloko, hand to Shake Milton. Fumbles the ball. Keita has the steal. Floats it ahead to Peyton Pritchard. He is ahead of the field. Lays it up and in, and the Celtics avoid their season low. See if that gives us the final margin here. Lakers technically have to shoot one more time. Not sure they're going to. Cam Reddish puts in the hands of Shake Milton. And the LA Lakers have had an up and down year, but their record has been better than their body of work. But as a result of winning all those close games early in the year, they're now 6 games over 500, a half game ahead of the Clippers in the 5th spot in the Western Conference. And they have been building towards a complete game performance like this for a while, and tonight they got it. They caught the Celtics on the right night, and they hammered them. Final seconds tick off the clock with the ball in the hands of Jaden Springer. Celtics got pushed to overtime last night against the Clippers. Jaden Springer won that game for them. He hits a 3 here at the buzzer. Much to the chagrin of Joe Mazzulla, who chews him out for taking that shot. They dropped the confetti here at Crypto.com. I guess that's what you do when you beat the Celtics. The final score, LA 117, Boston 96. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Mom, can you tell me a story?
Once upon a time, there was born a real estate brokerage that was also a magical app. They called it Redfin, and they're on a mission to get people the fairest deal of them all. With listing fees as low as 1%, Redfin agents charge half of what others often charge, so you have more money to put toward your dream home.
Could it be a gingerbread house?
If the witch wants to sell.
Download the Redfin app to get started. Fees subject to terms and minimums. Equal housing opportunity. CADRE number 01521930.
We track so many things in our lives. Trending podcasts, playlists, even your favorite artist's next album release. It's time for an easy way to track your glucose. Meet Stello, the powerful glucose biosensor available without a prescription that tracks glucose 24/7 to reveal how food, exercise, and even sleep can affect your glucose, helping you become a healthier you. Join the personal health revolution today at Stello.com.
Mix up your cat's mealtime with the Meow Mix playlist. Meow Mix has epic soundtracks for cats to jam out to, great eats, and tasty beats. The perfect mix of delicious flavors to help you connect with your cat and make them say, meow. Meow Mix Original Choice Cat Food. The only one cats ask for by name. To learn more, visit meowmix.com/remix.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is Taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5 thesportshub.com.
Either way, Celtics getting crushed on the glass, minus 11 there. The difference in the game is the three-point shooting. That's what you did not expect. And the Lakers' defense has been really good. LeBron dribbles to the top of the circle and hits. And this is now the largest deficit for the Celtics this year, 92-68. Yeah, it was an ugly night, really start to finish. Celtics had a brief opportunity, believe it or not, to get back in this game in the third quarter.
Yeah.
They missed free throws. It didn't happen, and they get blown off the floor. The final score, LA 117, Boston 96. It really wasn't that close. We'll wrap it next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Have you made the switch to Knix? Millions of women have made the switch to the revolutionary period underwear from Knix. That's Knix. Period panties from Knix are like no other, making them the #1 leak-proof underwear brand in North America. They're comfy, stylish, and absorbent, perfect for period protection from your lightest to your heaviest days. They look, feel, and machine wash just like regular underwear, but feature incognito protection that has you covered. You can shop sizes from extra small to 4XL. Choose from all kinds of colors, prints, and different styles, from bikinis to boy shorts, thongs to high-rise. You've got to try Knix. See why millions are ditching disposable, wasteful period products and have switched to Knix. Go to knix.com and get 15% off with promo code SHOP15. That's knix.com, promo code SHOP15 for 15% off life-changing period underwear. That's knix.com.
Lowe's knows how to help make your Super Bowl 59 party a touchdown. Let us help you prep your home to host with top brands like Charbroil, Blackstone, and LG, so you can be the MVP of game day. Plus, use the Lowe's app to find what you need for a seamless shopping run. Or huddle up with our Lowe's Red Vest associates to help make all your game time hosting decisions.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
And any chance the Celtics had to climb back in this game, they just destroyed at the free throw line. They've missed 6 here in the second half. Here's LeBron down the right side, makes the extra pass to Hayes. Throws out to the right corner to Finney Smith. Over the shoulder pass, Vincent. Against Al Horford. Vincent, pull up three. Got it. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla, and we may be done. We were done. In fact, the Celtics get blown out by the Lakers tonight. Last year, in fact, it was in January. The Celtics got taken into overtime, into deep water by the Minnesota Timberwolves. They survived that game and won it, but the next night they had nothing on the road at Milwaukee. Joe Mazzulla famously pulled the starters at halftime. This felt very similar last night. Celtics gave away the end of regulation last night against the Clippers, got forced into deep water in overtime. They won the game, but it was a Pyrrhic victory as it cost them badly here tonight. Now, were they going to beat the Lakers tonight when the Lakers clearly were ready to play their best game of the year and did? I don't know, but this would have been a lot more competitive game than it was. As a result, it's a beatdown, and nothing will send the hackles of Celtics Nation off more than taking a beating from the Lakers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is one of those things you think about. This is James Worthy smoking a cigar. This is Michael Thompson gloating. This is Kurt Rambis over there happy. Yeah. It does. It stings when you think about, the way the Celtics are playing and what they can do and what their possibilities are. But tonight, it was essentially a shell of what they have been doing. Drew Holiday, you think about, missed a couple of layups going towards the hole. He really wasn't that good tonight. And this is on the, you gave him a day off. Jaylen Brown, it was tough for him. You just only one really was competed at such a high level today was Porzingis.
Yeah, Porzingis was the best Celtics tonight. There's no question about that. But the irony, as you said, both Horford and Holiday, two of the guys you counted on because they didn't play last night, neither were good tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure if they had baskets. I mean, you think about what Holiday came in with the layup. He missed the layup thinking LeBron was going to try to block it. It was too many wasted opportunities for the Celtics.
It's funny, Derek White missed shots tonight, but the Lakers were not scoring for the most part when Derek White was on the floor. And in a game that the Celtics take a colossal beating, they were basically just a -1 in the 20 minutes that Derek White played. You said early in the game you wanted to see him play more, and he didn't.
Yeah, I wanted to see him play more. I think that you saw a bunch of things that happened tonight, and then the Celtics just kind of let go of the rope. Shot selection at the end of the game really wasn't good. All for me, and that just doesn't work when you're playing a game like this, a high-stake game, and playing against a Laker team that had so much to play for. And you on the flip side you were playing for your pride and everything else.
So now the Celtics still can very much salvage the road trip. They went 3-1 on the early January Western trip. They have a legitimate chance to go 3-1. Dallas is without Derek Lively now, in addition to obviously not going to have Luka for either of the matchups with the Celtics. But tonight, behind Kyrie Irving, a big game from P.J. Washington, and Spencer Dinwiddie was 14 of 17 tonight. They went into Oklahoma City, and they beat the Thunder. So you get everybody's best shot anyway. You also seem to be catching teams when they're playing their best. The Lakers come up with their best performance of the year tonight. Dallas may have played their best game of the year tonight, winning at OKC, and that's what's waiting for the Celtics. And don't have to remind anybody, the last time the Celtics walked into that beating, they thought they were leaving with the World Championship. Instead, they took a colossal beating in Game 4 of the NBA Finals. So the Finals rematch won't have the same luster for the ABC game on Saturday night because you won't have Luka, but it becomes an important game now for the Celtics because a 2-2 trip against some compromised teams out here doesn't look nearly as good as the 3-1 trip earlier this month.
Well, you're right, and just the way you're playing. You think last night's game was essentially a game the Celtics should have won early, got out of there, but because they didn't, I just think a lot of wasted opportunity, a lot of wasted energy, and they needed that energy in the second half, and they just didn't have it.
Unusual night on Saturday. It is the second game of an ABC triple-header, so we're sort of mid-late afternoon. We'll be with you at 5:30 on Saturday afternoon, and then at 6 o'clock, it'll be the finals rematch, the Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. Celtics blown out tonight in L.A. by the Lakers. Final score 117-96. Max and I will talk to you Saturday night from Dallas. In the meantime, we'll talk to Matt McCarthy.
All right, Sean Grandy, Cedric Maxwell, thanks a lot. Safe travels to Dallas as we get ready for the finals rematch on Saturday night. But a lot to talk about when it comes to this one tonight, when it comes to the state of the Celtics. And if you want to know how bad this one was for the Celtics tonight, there is one telltale sign, one connection you can make as an NBA fan that an NBA game is a blowout.
With 3.8 on the shot clock, but the story now is not Christian Koloko coming into the game. It's the guy next to him. Not Shake Milton. But the kid wearing number 9, Bronny James, will play in his first Celtic-Laker game.
Listen to the crowd pop there for Bronny James. Bring on the mascot for the Lakers. It's tonight's connection of the game, powered by Comcast Business. With an advanced network cybersecurity solutions and trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com today. Bronny came in because the Lakers were up big tonight. 117-96 your final. We'll wrap it next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Mom, what happens at the end of Goldilocks?
Well, the Bears were too nice to kick Goldilocks out, but they wanted her to find her own place. So they told her about Redfin.
But I thought...
Redfin updates its listings every 2 minutes and gives personalized recommendations. So Goldilocks found something that was just right for her.
And lived happily ever after?
Yep, in a cute house by the beach. With no bears.
Download the Redfin app to get started. Equal housing opportunity, CADRE, number 01521930.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Taxes was waiting around for your taxes to be done, which led to worrying about not getting any money back. Now Taxes is matching with a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes in a day to get you up to $4,000 fast with a refund advance loan. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Expert filing only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. Refund advance has $0 loan fees and 0% APR. Refund advance loans may be issued by First Century Bank, N.A. or WebBank. Terms apply, subject to approval.
Are you an annoying know-it-all? Answering questions no one asked of you? Do people often ask you, how do you sleep at night? Then you should go to Mattress Firm. They have knowledgeable sleep experts specifically trained to help match you with the right mattress. So anyone...
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
LeBron floats it ahead to Reeves. Drop back to LeBron. Look out. Incoming. Flies through the air. Age 20, age 30, age 40, age 50. he was going to finish that one in style.
Did you see Porzingis get out of the way?
LeBron James, ageless tonight. That's tonight's Lexus Amazing Play of the Game, brought to you by the Lexus TX. Whether you're the passenger princess, a new set of twins, or even the family dog, everyone travels in luxurious comfort in the Lexus TX. LeBron James powering the Lakers to victory tonight. 20 points, 9 of 20 from the field, 14 rebounds. He was a force. Really gave the Lakers the spark they needed late in the first quarter, as they pull off a 117-96 victory over the Celtics tonight. Lakers were just better in just about every facet of the game. They shot 47% from the field, 15 of 35 from three. The Celtics were 38% from the field and 14 for 41 from three. They continue to struggle shooting the basketball. They continue to struggle defending the basketball. Anthony Davis, 24 points, 8 rebounds. Austin Reeves adding 23.7 of 13 from the field and 6 assists for the Lakers. Rui Hachimura, 10 points. Bronny James got in the game, 0 points, 0 for 1. It was not an NBA shot, but that's how bad it was for the Celtics tonight. Out-rebounded, just about out everything. Kristaps Porzingis, really the only Celtic with anything to write home about tonight. He was 9 of 16, 22.7 rebounds. He was good. Everybody else struggling in this one. Jaylen Brown, 17 points, 7 of 19 from the field. Jason Tatum, 5 of 12 shooting the basketball tonight. 16 points for Tatum, as the Celtics struggled to find really anything. Jaden Springer gave them something again, and his opportunity didn't come in till late. Final 9 minutes of the game, he scored 10 points. The Celtics struggling on defense. You might want to see a little bit more of Jaden Springer. We can talk about that coming up here. But the Celtics really struggling in this one tonight. 117-96, the final score, and it was not close for much of the night. Our next broadcast is set for Saturday night in Dallas. It's an NBA Finals rematch with a 5 o'clock pregame and a 5:30 tip. We certainly hope you join us then. Coming up next on our flagship station, 98.5 The Sports Hub in Boston, we have extended Celtics postgame. Be with you for a few minutes. Hope to hear from the head coach, Joe Mazzulla, after a rough loss tonight in Los Angeles. And the Celtics not playing their best basketball, certainly not anywhere close to it. We will break down the reasons why and start to really examine what is going wrong with the Celtics right now, because this is not right. I think we can all agree about that. Some thank yous to hand out before we get out of here on the network tonight to our producer, Matt Stenberg. The executive producer of Celtics basketball is Jeremy Conley. Final score for the final time tonight. The Los Angeles Lakers, 117. The Boston Celtics, 96. I'm Matt McCarthy. We'll talk to you Saturday night on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. So long, everybody.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
Jaylen forces it up over C. No! He tied it! He did it! Jaylen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, 3 in the air. Got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Amica Insurance, your New England Ford dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, Shaw's and Star Market, and by Ticketmaster.
Pritchard shovel back to Porzingis, having a trail 3. Got it! Boston by 14. Kyrie forces one up, blocked by Porzingis again. Pritchard, half court, it's in the air. He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again!
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, your Eastern Region Lexus dealers, Brex, Corona, Town Fair Tire, Kia North Danvers, Comcast Business, FindMassMoney.gov, NetSuite by Oracle, your New England Honda dealers, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Celtics basketball is a presentation of the 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston, 98.5 The Sports Hub. The media group station.
Final seconds tick off the clock with the ball in the hands of Jaden Springer. Celtics got pushed to overtime last night against the Clippers. Jaden Springer won that game for them. He hits a 3 here at the buzzer. Much to the chagrin of Joe Mazzulla, who chews him out for taking that shot. They dropped the confetti here at Crypto.com. I guess that's what you do when you beat the Celtics. The final score, LA 117, Boston 96.
They dropped the confetti because Bronny got in the game. It's worthy of a celebration, right? Well, got to get Bronny, get the mascot out there. I was going to ask if you saw the shot that Bronny took. You're listening on the radio, so the answer is probably not. Although if you did, that's not an NBA shot. That's not, rarely, if ever, and it's Matt McCarthy hanging out with you. Celtics post game. We'll hear from the head coach coming up shortly. Rarely, if ever, do I watch an NBA game and say, maybe I could do a little bit better than that. That Bronny shot, the thought did cross my mind. Not to mention I'm like 4 inches taller than the guy, too. Geez, he does not belong in the league. Wow. But the Celtics brought the Bronny circus upon them tonight by getting their asses kicked. That was not good. 117-96, the final score tonight. And I feel like I'm saying it every night. I'm on after a lot of these games. It's been trending this way for a while now. There is something wrong with this Celtics team. And I'm imploring you as a Celtics fan, don't ignore it. Don't turn your head away. Don't pretend you just don't see it, because it's obvious. This has not been a good month plus of Celtics basketball right now. This is a bad trend. It's not getting any better, it's getting worse. And it really feels like a night like tonight was coming for this basketball team, and they finally got what was coming to them. That was an ass kicking. And, Grandy was saying after the game that it's one of the better games the Lakers have played this year. He's probably right about that. But that was an ass kicking. And the Celtics are complicit in that. Celtics have been playing around for a while now. They're not shooting the ball well enough. They're not defending. They're not rebounding. Bad situational basketball. It's not good enough. 4th time in the last month, the Celtics have lost by double digits. They've been bad in close moments. You saw that last night. Whether they win or lose the game, there's stuff to be concerned about with the Celtics. And they won that game last night, but there was a lot to be concerned about. And it's been suggested that, maybe playing the 5 extra minutes of basketball, really cost the Celtics tonight. Saw that out there. Grandy was talking about it. Max was agreeing with it. I disagree. Listen, Max has forgotten more basketball than I'll ever know. But playing an extra 5 minutes of basketball last night on the other side of town, not getting on a plane, not traveling, not doing anything, it's not the reason the Celtics lost this game tonight. The reason the Celtics lost this game tonight is because there is something wrong. There's something wrong with this team. And it's a trend. Now, I still think the Celtics on paper are the best team in basketball. Just my opinion, but I do. They should be the best team in basketball. They're not right now, but they should be. And they're the best team on paper. But I've said this going back to June. This is not about competition. Or the competition. It's about the Celtics. If the Celtics fail to repeat, I will be surprised if the reason is, well, the other team was just better than them. Nope. That's not it. This is about the Celtics. Can they stay healthy? And can they keep rowing in the right direction? The health thing, who knows? We'll see about the health. Can they keep Porzingis out there? Can they keep Horford fresh? Obviously, they're trying to manage the roster every single night. Holiday is getting older, played minutes at the Olympics over the summer. Derek White played minutes at the Olympics over the summer. He has not been the same player. Those are things you need to weigh. Those are concerns, no doubt about it. But the thing I'm more concerned about right now is what's going on behind the scenes. Everybody on the same page here? Is that what's going on? Is everybody on board with this? Like, really on board with this? Is everybody on board with each other? It's hard to feel like they are right now. Because let's just call it what it is. In the Brown and Tatum era, the Celtics have consistently had chemistry problems. Just about every single year, last year being the exception. And look, they won. And they rolled to a championship. because I don't think many teams, if any team, in the NBA can match their talent, and I still feel that way. But there's something wrong. There's something going on with this team. You watch them, they're not playing as connected as they were last year. They're not shooting as well as they were last year, but that's the NBA. Sometimes the shots fall, sometimes the shots don't. It's more than shots not falling. They're not defending up to their capabilities. They're not playing up to their capabilities. They're not focused. They're losing games or ending up in overtime of games because they're not paying attention. Terrible turnover from Jaylen Brown last night. Awful. Wasn't paying attention. The Hawks game that they lost last week. Drew Holiday losing his mind, having no idea that they weren't up by 3 instead of 2. Bad fouls, bad turnovers. Up 3 points, ball inbounds, 13 seconds to go, you turn it over in that Hawks game last week. They don't have their heads screwed on straight. And tonight, it finally showed in an ass-kicking. There wasn't an opportunity to show it in clutch time tonight and crunch time tonight because they weren't close enough. They weren't even near it. Because there's something not right. There was one moment tonight where the Celtics could have clawed back into this game. They had a little bit of life in the third quarter. They were down 12, but they came out of the halftime break playing a little bit better. Holiday missed a layup. Brown and Tatum combined to miss 4 free throws in a row. 4 of them. Went to the line, 0 for 4. Complete momentum killer, lack of focus. That was it. That was the ball game. Game over. Thanks for coming out. Start warming up Bronny. We know this team isn't good enough right now. I think we all understand that. And to me, it comes from the top. I mean, Brown and Tatum just aren't good enough right now. And if we're searching for the answers in what's wrong with the Celtics, start with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Because it feels to me that they're in one of those phases where they're not making each other better. Maybe they're not doing enough. Feels like they're on different planes right now. I've seen this before. Are there chemistry problems with the Celtics team? Can they be worked out? Yeah, I'm sure they can be. But this is the biggest question for the Celtics moving forward. Can they keep rowing in the right direction? And right now, they certainly are not. Let's hear from the head coach, Joe Mazzulla, after the game.
I thought the Lakers came out. They got 20 points in transition in the first half, 8 points off offensive rebounds, and that's the best thing that they do. I thought our offense was intentional in the first quarter, kind of waned a little bit there, but I thought that first half of their ability to get out in transition, really impacted the game.
Did you feel any sort of hangover from the overtime last night?
I'm sure that may have played a small part into it, but it's not an excuse. It's part of the game. But yeah.
When you look at just offense versus defense in this game, do you feel like the lack of, Porzingis had it going early, Jaylen had it going, but then the supporting cast really struggled to get anything going there? Did that kind of hurt you guys defensively, or do you feel like that was kind of unrelated?
I don't think it was. I think it was a little unrelated. Like I said, I think it was more the transition baskets that they were able to get, the points in the paint that they were able to get, and from transition, from some of their penetration, and from some of their offensive rebounds.
Joe, was gaining consistency, has that become an issue? Like, how do you guys become more consistent? Even if you lose tonight, you play maybe a better game as opposed to just kind of up and down.
Yeah, I think it's just the process. What did we do well? Whether you win or lose, just trying to focus on that. That's how you gain the consistency regardless of the result. But, tonight we didn't, the transition defense, the offensive rebounds, those things, just didn't do them well. So, we just got to really, it's a bit just regardless of what happens, it's about the process of the things that go into winning and just trying to work through those.
It's Joe Mazzulla after the game saying that maybe last night had a small part to do with tonight. I just disagree. Just disagree strongly with that. An extra 5 minutes of basketball on the other side of town. That's why you lose this game by, what did they lose this game by tonight? 21? I don't think so. Speaks to bigger problems with the team. You want some stats, Stenberg? You like stats? You like numbers? Mr. Numbers guy back there? Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard, Al Horford, Luke Cornett tonight. 6 for 24. including 3 for 15 from 3 and a combined minus, drum roll please, 62. A minus 62 for those guys tonight. That's a rough number right there. That's not good enough. Plus minus sometimes doesn't tell the full story. There's that tells some type of story. I'll tell you that. The Celtics' issues defensively are concerning to me right now. How many times are the Celtics going to let an opponent outperform their typical offensive output? And that happened again for the vast majority of this game tonight. The Lakers came out and shot it really well from 3, which is something that they don't typically do. My producer, Matt Stenberg, was mentioning this last night when the Clippers were outperforming their offensive output, and the Hawks did the same thing on Saturday. And Stenberg produces all the games, and he comes to me and he says, how many of these games are we hearing Randy say, boy, this team is doing more than they usually do offensively, whether it's hitting threes, hitting two, whatever it is. They're rebounding better tonight. They're, shooting the ball better tonight. And it feels like it's happening every single night in some ways for the Celtics opponent offensively. This team doesn't defend well enough. They just don't. And I want to see Joe Mazzulla make a little bit of a change. This is January basketball. Mess with the rotations a little bit. Jaden Springer had himself a really nice night last night. Granted, he's a bit of an offensive liability. I think we understand that. He had 10 points off the bench tonight, and he's willing to defend every single night. Maybe get him in the rotation a little bit more. Just for January. Just to wrap up the month. See if he gives you a little something. If he doesn't, he doesn't. It's a regular season game. A little bit of life, a little bit of energy. You got to change the chemistry. Change the mix of this team right now because something is wrong. 117-96, the Lakers pick up a win tonight. Thanks to Matt Stenberg for all his hard work. I'm Matt McCarthy. Thanks for hanging out late with us. Have a great night. Toucher and Hardy back 5 hours from now. See ya.
You want to talk sports? We want to talk sports.
Squeeze the chicken and open the mouth.
It's like we were meant for each other.
This is why you need us.
98.5, the Sports Hub. We are Fox Sports.
Making it even sweeter for first-timers. New Pick 6 customers play $5 and get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Win more cash on Pick 6. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app and use code JSS. That's code JSS for new customers to play $5 and get $50 in Pick 6 credit. Remember, the code is JSS. Only on DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 30 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
To find FS1 on your television, go to foxsports.com for details. Go! Check them out. FS1. Check them out. FS1.
This is The Herd.
When Colin Cowherd drops the info,
The Herd.
you need to listen.
So the Kansas City Chiefs are 22-2 in their last 24, and even J-Mac, a hardened journalist, believes it's luck, it's rigged, it's the officials. And so what has always been remarkable to me, and I'm not a snob on this stuff, I just get worn down by fans and friends. It's always the refs. So Kansas City now is the target of all this stuff, and you'll hear from Patrick Mahomes in about 3 minutes. But I'll give you an example. Fans will be tough on the officials. They want perfection, but yet they let their coach and their players off the hook all the time. So let's go to Sunday's game. So let's just go to this Houston game where everybody thought it was the refs. It is 4th and 10. At this moment, it's the biggest possession of the game for the Houston Texans. They are scrambling to get the play in. And here's the call.
Yeah, this is too big of a play. I think they need to call a timeout. But they snap it. Blitz again. Stroud in trouble. Karlaftis is there. Kansas City ball.
Complete mayhem. You think you're going to beat Andy Reid in a bye, and you can't get that buttoned up. But D'Amico Ryans after said, these officials, it was us against the world. Now, Kansas City didn't score on that. Now let's go back to the first quarter. We'll reverse it. Let's go back to the first quarter. Remember, the NFL has instructed its officials, call roughing on plays like this. And at first glance, it looked like roughing. It's not challengeable. So,
if you're eager to find out what Colin said next, just podcast it by searching The Herd. And as always, you can listen live to Colin Cowherd, weekdays at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, on Fox Sports Radio. This is The Herd.
Wow, 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 wow.
With Colin Cowherd.
If Ben Johnson and the Bears don't work, I'm pouring my entire net worth into Bitcoin. I think it's going to work. Now, this is not the Jets. This is not Carolina. This should work, and here's the new guy they hired. It's Ben Johnson, full of energy, full of spirit.
All right, Bears Nation, get ready to go. Beyond fired up to be here. This is exciting times. Cannot wait to get to work. Bear down, baby.
Okay, sharp offensive coach, known for maximizing offensive personnel. And the Bears have weapons. Just left a great culture so he can cherry pick some stuff. He had proximity to a great culture in a rebuild, right? Like, he wasn't in a dynasty. He was in a bad franchise that built up from the ground floor.
This is The Herd with Colin Cowherd.
Wow.
Weekdays at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. He's Steve Covino.
I'm slightly vato.
He's Rich Davis.
I may jump through this glass window in the studio.
And they do it all.
Let's talk about all of it.
Radio for the people.
I like that. Pretty solid.
Your afternoon pick-me-up.
Covino and Rich. All right.
Ooh, yeah. It's Covino and Rich.
No woman's ever told you you're Mariano Rivera in the bedroom. Wait a second.
Weekdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific on Fox Sports Radio. FS1.
Call your friends and ask how they doing.
To find FS1 on your television, go to foxsports.com for details.
Boom. Trust your eyes.
FS1.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports.
Soccer cross, they scored. Point a shot, rebound, score.
WBCFM and HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Buccaneers offensive coordinator Liam Cohen has informed Tampa Bay that he will be taking the Jaguars head coaching job, according to multiple reports. In the NBA, the Clippers just beat the Wizards 110-93. James Harden with a triple-double, 17 points, 12 rebounds, 13 assists. The Lakers blew out the Celtics 117-96. The Warriors had a 131-106 win over the Bulls. And Nikola Jokic with his own triple-double, 35 points, 22 rebounds, and 17 assists as the Nuggets held on to defeat the Kings 132-123. On the ice, Alex Ovechkin is getting closer.
Well, there you go. Alex Ovechkin, 875, gets a step closer to the great one with an empty net goal.
You just heard it all on Monumental Sports Network as the Capitals shut out the Kraken 3-0. He is now 20 goals away from passing Wayne Gretzky. On Monty Bolaños.
On social media, on the daytime talk shows, nighttime shows, radio shows, and we're telling you right here first, like we always do, because the name of the show should be Ahead of the Curve with Jason Smith and Mike Harmon, because we are.
This is Ahead of the Curve with Jason Smith and Mike Harmon. All those other little talk shows should take notice.
Attention!
Because these two have a gift. These two are the gift.
Exactly.
There's no question about it. Just ask their producer.
You idiot.
I think Justin Prosper was speaking for America.
Live from the TireRack.com Fox Sports Radio studios. Here they are, our nightly gift to you, Jason Smith and Mike Harmon.
Hello, welcome inside. Final hour tonight, the Jason Smith Show with my best friend, Mike Harmon.
Well-dressed hobo.
Live from the TireRack.com studios. TireRack.com will help you get there. An unmatched selection, fast free shipping, free road hazard protection, and over 10,000 recommended installers. TireRack.com is the way tire buying should be. Just real quick, you heard Monty Bolaños tell you another goal for Alexander Ovechkin. Now 20 away from Wayne Gretzky's all-time record. That's going to be a little polarizing when he gets there to break that record, man.
Just a little.
That is going to be polarizing. 100%. He's not my champion. Wayne Gretzky's my goal-scoring champion. Yeah, but the thing is, he scored more goals. I don't care. But it's not like he did anything bad. It's not like he scored more goals. That's kind of how it works. He scored more goals than Wayne Gretzky.
Can't we find some sort of metrics in terms of ice time, or do we just say, hey, Gretzky had more points, so blank him? I mean, I don't know.
Well, listen, no one's going to talk about him being a better player. I think Gretzky. Well, how many people in the top 10 scoring all time does Gretzky just have more goals than? And they're talking about total points, right? Like, I mean, it's insane. He's got more assists than I think anybody has total points in NHL history. Like, that's kind of, I mean, that his game wasn't just scoring goals. Like, he wasn't, as much as for a guy that has the record for most goals in history, like, that wasn't really his game.
Right.
Like, his game was
2,857 points.
Yeah, his game was a goal and 4 assists. Like, that was a Gretzky game. It was a goal and 4 assists. Okay, that works out. That was a Gretzky game right there. But we got more on the Lakers coming up. The Lakers, look, they win
They're back.
The biggest game. Okay, they're back for tonight. They win the biggest game of the year. They thump the Celtics, a game the Celtics never really threatened. Yes, they were playing the second night of back-to-backs. And we will play for you the latest version of the Ipe audio that came out today. The prosecution for Ipe Mazuhara, who was getting prosecuted for embezzling money from Shohei Ohtani, the big gambling scandal from last spring. Prosecutors recommending 57 months in prison for Ipe, and they have released an audio of him impersonating Shohei, calling Shohei's bank to try to get a large sum of money deposited to some nefarious gambler of some kind. And the audio is incredible. We had the first few seconds of it released about an hour or so ago. Coming up in about 15 minutes, we'll have a full minute of the audio. It is must-listen audio. But let me say this, speaking of big deals going on in Los Angeles. I'm pretty sure, in fact, no, I'm not pretty sure, I am positive the Rams are ready to move on from Matthew Stafford. Not only that, I think Sean McVay knows who his next quarterback is going to be. Today, at the end of season press conference, right? This could very easily be the Rams getting ready for the NFC Championship game, falling just short against the Eagles. Matthew Stafford reveals after the game he's playing with busted ribs, and it was very difficult for him. And look, he had another incredible end of the season, still made some throws against the Eagles that only Matthew Stafford could make, the no-look throws, getting the ball in a spot for Puka Nacua where you can't believe he put it in that spot. But right after the game was over, Stafford was talking about his football mortality. Hey, you going to retire? What are you going to do? He said, I'm going to spend some time and think about it. And he was asked, do you have a lot of football left in you? And he said, yeah, looks like so. It looks like it, doesn't it? This is not Matthew Stafford saying, hey, I might want to hang it up. I need some time to talk to my family. This is exactly what we saw a year ago when Stafford kind of waffled about retiring. Maybe I'm going to stay. And of course, the Rams were stuck. What did the Rams have to do? They had to give more money. Okay, so they solved that for this year. But now here's Matthew Stafford, who has $4 million of guaranteed money left on his deal. Is this Matthew Stafford really wanting to retire, or is this Stafford saying, hey, I want more money? Let's find a way and let's do another deal where I get, extra amount of money for this year. Then we have another year tacked onto my deal where it's X amount of guaranteed money. This is another money thing for Stafford. And Sean McVay today, in the way he responded in his end of season press conference, tells me that he is ready to move on. Because if this strictly was a Matthew Stafford thinking about things, his response would have been, hey, Matthew's great, and we want him to take as long as possible because we want him to think his family first, coming off a big injury. Take all your time. Instead, what does Sean McVay say? He is hoping for clarity with Matthew Stafford, quote, sooner than later this offseason. Quote, we don't want to have that go on again, what happened last year. I don't think that's good for anybody. Sooner than later, being able to get that clarity, understanding, clear, open, and honest communication. There's a lot of love coming from our part, and I think sooner than later is an ideal scenario. Then McVay is asked, hey, if he comes back, will he be the starting quarterback next year? McVay says, we'll talk about all those things at the appropriate time. This is not, hey, we need you, let's figure it out. This is, we are ready to move on, and we need to know right now. Because the one thing the Rams have done better than any team I have seen in the history of the NFL is reload on the fly. This Rams run the last 5 or 6 years, that's 2 Super Bowls, a championship, deep in the playoffs. They find a way. It doesn't matter. Whether we have draft picks or no draft picks, we roll through. Whether we sign a guy, we take up on a bad contract, doesn't matter. They go on into what is next all the time. They've never done it at quarterback, but they do it at running back. They've done it at defensive line. They do it in the secondary. They do it everywhere. They're going to do it this year with Cooper Kupp.